Welcome back. It's on TV RPG once again, and we're playing Starfinder. And we take you now to our GM, Cody Glue.
Pretty glue.
Ye-
I was almost.
Yes. Welcome back as you come out of the drift. Um, if you remember from our last campaign, little recap, Mr. Vines, have employed you to help me find an artifact eventually. And right now, I'm sending you on some errands to prove your gruff kind of thing and just see how you survive. So you have left the ship graveyard and are on your way to Castroval.
Okay. Vivian, what is the nearest star system?
You guys are within the pack worlds.
Okay. What's the nearest world?
From that is actually not on there. You guys are probably need to work a planetary map. Yeah,
Okay.
for some reason, Google can't find Starfinder's pack world map.
Oh, I find. Set destination for
Castroval.
Astrobo.
Castroval.
Crastroval. Okay.
I hope it has
All
like
right.
an interpretation thing in the system.
Leviosa.
All right, so when you enter the drift, it takes 1d6 days for you to come out on the other side. For some reason, his terrible pronunciation and all, the ship is able to find it and makes it through the drift in 1 day.
I'm just that good.
I think we got
As,
lucky.
as your ship is coming out of the drift, the communication system starts to crackle in and out again, and Mr. Vine's voice comes through and goes, I didn't realize that was going to be a second test, but I'm impressed. I really thought your ship would disintegrate.
It's you again.
Yes, well, as you know, you are here to meet a doctor of the life sciences. But in the efforts to reach him, I have been unsuccessful. So you will need to check his research laboratories in Quabat and see if you can locate him there. He is a professor at one of the many universities there, and he studies directly. He teaches directly in the laboratories of the publication of synecology.
What's his name?
You will be looking for a Dr. Zink.
Hmm. Dr. Zink.
You say Zinc or Zek?
Zenka.
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 Okay, Dr. Zenka.
And if you are interested, his first name is Avoral.
Okay. Fine, we'll find your science officer for you. Anyone else got something to say to this guy?
We're still sharing? Sorry.
No, your screen share cut off.
Yeah. Okay, fine. Let's go to Quebec.
Quebec?
You say this, and the ship turns around.
Oh boy.
That is not in character. That was saying.
Anyway, you are you familiar with the world here, Santi? Have you delivered to Corp?
Let me see. Let me roll my smugglers here and see if I actually have.
What race are you again, Santi?
I am a Lashantas.
We're on Festival?
Yeah, so you should be familiar because this is like
I'm
where
for
the
Forge.
to set up homeworld.
Uh,
This is your homeworld.
yeah, but I'm for the Forge.
Racial homeworld, I mean.
Alright, fine.
Yeah, racial homeworld.
But with an 18 plus 8, making it a 26, do I know anybody here specifically in terms of contracts?
You might know a few underground people that have recently moved to the city. You're not sure how to contact them specifically, but you do know two individuals that moved to Castroval to start operations. One of them is a vehicle smuggler. He is more of a Grand Theft Auto kind of person. He steals ships, and that's how you lost Vivian Mark 15.
Ah, God, that guy.
His name. God, I need to just get a list of names together.
Yeah, start typing up names.
Somebody give me a Lashunta name.
No.
Hold on.
Lone?
Page.
Let's see. Races. Third.
Let's go with Domash. That's one.
All right, and I need another name.
Soren.
Soren?
Yeah.
All right, and Soren is a underground activist. The methodology they use to achieve their goals is considerably eco-terrorist-like.
Oh, God.
And the reason she moved to Castroval is the reason she moved to Castroval is that there has been mining operations going on in the jungle that are not sanctioned. There are some valuable minerals out here, and she moved here to start a political uprising to heavier regulations of the mining and to fight them in whatever means possible.
Okay.
What was her name?
Soren?
I probably spelled that wrong.
Yeah, it's good.
No, it sounds a little to me. I'm all for a little mayhem until someone catches the cause.
Yeah. Wait, what?
What?
Until someone catches the cause.
I don't. What's that mean?
Basically, for just causing a little mayhem, stealing some stuff, but not really down with the whole. We'll give our lives for this sort of.
Oh, yeah.
Once someone starts,
Alright,
sort
so
of financial to it.
then
Don't care anymore.
DM, tell me, which one of these two, if I wanted to contact, would be able to help me more with find this Dr. Zenka?
It'd probably be easier to find it with Soren,
Got it.
based on the fact that she's an eco-terrorist and he is a scientist of life scientists, of life sciences.
Okay. Then yeah, I tell the guys. Okay, I have a contact. Her name is Soren. She's a activist of sorts, and let's just say she's very extreme about her methods. She may be able to help us find this Dr. Zenkar.
All right. Then can we get to her somehow? Do you know where she
Yeah.
would be?
Do I know where?
You guys are going to need to land on the planet first.
Okay.
So you are aware, as a pilot that has been here before,
Mhm.
that if you go to the main city, your ship is too large to land at the central hub there. So you're going to have to go to the outskirt airport kind of thing
Okay, well,
and land there.
we're gonna have to land a little bit outside of the major city. My ship's a little bit too big for that. Uh, so I have to roll a piloting for that, or just do
Yeah,
it.
roll a piloting for landing.
Okay.
Not rolling that one.
Oh, thank God. Yeah, well, it's close. 4 plus 13 is 17.
All right, so with the 17, you come in on a pretty hard landing. The struts of your ship being as on a scale of 1 to 10, how much of your ship, 1 being completely and 10 being not at all, is held together by duct tape, paper clips, and bubble gum?
That is a hard question.
Hit 4?
Yeah, 4 or 5. 4 to 5.
Okay.
Okay. So, yeah, some of your struts need a little bit of reinforcing. Your
Don't worry.
hydraulics could use a topping off.
Thank God we have engineers and mending.
So yeah, as you land, you extend the ramp of your ship, and you're coming down. And a little Lashunta guy, kind of shorter than most Lashunta is, comes running up, and he's like, "Hi, welcome to Quebec. But who will be handling your landing fees?"
How much are the landing fees?
Your landing fees today are 1,000 credits.
Yeah, none of us have the money.
I'm going to try and talk him into letting us land for less because we're special guests
Wait a
of
minute.
the university.
Wait a minute. Can I roll a? Oh, wait, actually, somebody roll culture. See if this is a thing.
Sure. Thanks, me, Derek.
Did I just miss a bunch of stuff, or what just happened? Everything went quiet after you said landing fees.
Oh,
It's landing fees of 1,000 credits. Currently, Charles is checking to make sure that this is a normal thing, and then he's going to try and bluff the guy or convince the guy that we should pay less landing fees.
I like this plan. I'm okay with this.
wait. I also have another idea in case this doesn't work. Question for the GM.
Yes, sir.
How do you know how much credits are in a credit stick? Like, is there like a little number on there that says how much there is?
You would go to a computer, kind of similar to an ATM, by what I remember reading, and it gives you the value.
Shoot.
It works very much like a microchip, to where you stick it into, like, this guy has a little handheld PPA looking thing, and he'll take your credit stick, stick it into the end of it, and it'll subtract the figures.
Then I
So
may.
he has a Square reader.
So, in other words, you can't lie to him and tell him there's more on it than there is.
No, I was saying like I might just be able to just to visually make him think it's more than it is on his little PTA. I have a little. I'll wait till Charles says something because he has a look on his face.
Well, I made the rolls.
All right, what do you got?
Between my culture score, my roll of 9, and my roll of 6, and my expertise dice, 23.
Yeah, you are very aware that landing fees at these larger ship land, like this is a shipping port. As you look around, there are several large ships that are used for cargo transportation. Let me see if I have photos of those. That I can share with you guys. Like there are several large, and it's a very busy port. So because you're a passenger ship first that's landing here, it's not out of the ordinary for anyway, it's not out of the ordinary that you see a landing fee for the space your ship is going to take up.
Well, I'm talking about like this large of a landing fee though. Like it's 1,000 credits. Is that something to scoff at?
I mean, it's a large. I mean, your ship's not large by comparison to things around you, but 1,000 credits for any kind of business endeavor isn't a lot to look at when you're talking about leaving a ship in port for. At this point, he hasn't even gotten that far to ask you how long you're going to be in town.
Shit.
And business for pleasure.
Wait, I got 100 credits on me, guys. That's all I got.
I was going to say, can I make a bluff check to convince them that we're special guests of the university and that they're picking up our tab?
Yeah, you can
Ah,
try and bluff him.
yes.
All righty. 20 total.
You got a 20 on it?
Total. I didn't roll a 20. But
Oh, okay. So you tell him that you're guest at the university and that they're going to pick up your tab, and he gives you a kind of puzzled look, and he starts ticking away on his PDA. He gets to it, and he's like, "Well, we are expecting quite a few shipments for the university in the next few days. Are you carrying any cargo or just people?"
do you have anything we could maybe like pass off as the expected cargo? The university. I don't know what's on Santi's ship.
You got your tent.
I I literally have nothing right now. I got a lot of junk in there, like a lot of junk to fix up like parts of my ship. I don't know if that will help. Miscellaneous garbage that would patch up a ship.
Sorry, what kind of university is this? Obviously, like the one doctor is the life scientist, but I mean, is that the focus of the university or the general university?
Castroval has some of the best universities in the Pact worlds. It was very much set up as a large university planet. Dr. Zenka works specifically for the labs of publication of synecology, or the study of animal communities. Which is specifically the university he works for.
1 second. Hey, Corvo.
Yeah.
Come here. Come on. Come and help me with the ship. Hap, I need your help too to help me with this. To get their supplies.
All right, so Chibs will look at you and send the drone behind you.
Oh, Chibs! Chibs, you too.
All right, what's your idea?
Alright. So I have a lot of junk on the ship that can that helps me patch up the ship. What if we take some of that stuff and make just something that looks important, and I'll use my token spell and make it glow and feel hot.
Even better, what if we said it was a biological sample in some kind of containment device? Then they wouldn't have to get a quick look at it, like say spores of a fungus or something. I don't know.
There we go. Let's do that. Alright, so let's use our engineering skills to do this. And you use your bluff check to make it past. And then I'll like do some mystic shit on it to make it look like it's dangerous.
I was going to say it's some kind of bioweapon or biohazard sort of thing, but I'm like, that might just get us impounded.
Yeah, we'll say that they must be handled carefully. I'll put some mist over it, like cryogenis. Okay. My engineering was a 25.
All right. My engineering was a nat 1.
Oh God.
So as we set out to build this contraption, which obviously is, by the way, going to make this guy wonder why it's taking us so long to unload a crate, are you building the top or the bottom, Santi?
I thought you were assisting me.
I thought we were splitting the task.
No.
I think his assistance may not be much help.
Well, this one,
More of a hindrance.
Oh God.
All right, so you do roll this out of your ship eventually, and the guy is still standing there with his PDA.
Can I get a description of it real quick?
A description of what? The thing?
Of the device that we have.
It's a medium-sized cage-looking thing that has. I'm using token spell to make it like feel a little bit cold and have mist around it, like.
Okay. Excellent. Alrighty, so I hurry up to the guy with PDA, and I say, buddy, look, took something out of the ship. Turns out the cryogenics on the containment device are leaking. There's some really rare samples in here. The university is paying big bucks to bring in, and they want this stuff post haste. They told us they would be all clear just to go ahead and bring it in, and now time's a ticking.
He looks at you and he goes, "So who are you delivering to?"
Dr. Zenko.
At least that's an actual university person. I was gonna say, I was like, make a bluff check and make up something and hope I pick somebody who's like working at the university. But like, I don't know, man. They don't tell me anything. They just pay us to bring this stuff in. Tell you what, I give you 20% of it off the top. Once we get paid, I gotta go. Gotta get this there now, or nobody gets paid anything.
He looks at you and he goes, "So where are you getting your transportation vehicle?"
Oh, crap.
Oh.
Yo, Radicama, pick it up. Wait. How do we get it out of the ship in the first place? Don't we have like a trolley or something?
It would be a lift. If you guys look in that forward bay, there's a lift in the middle of the floor.
Yeah.
So yay or nay on Radicama being able to lift this thing?
I made it medium. I didn't make it like large, so it should be enough for him to do.
And how much does... What is it actually?
It's
like,
just a
what do we
box.
have?
It's a box.
Is it empty?
Yes.
What's in the box?
Nothing's in the box. It's freaking empty.
If it's a medium-sized box, it's about the size we are.
Oh, God.
It's gonna be heavy.
Okay, what's Radicama's like strength here? Can he pick this thing up?
I have a strength score of 16, but if you strap it onto me, I basically have a strength score of 18.
And then he's going to carry it 15 miles.
I know.
God damn it.
We got this.
Two, most. Can I bluff him to say we've got transportation arranged? We just have to go meet them at the edge of the shipyard? Just to get away from this guy? And then we'll steal something along the way, I don't know.
Oh, God.
I mean, if you say that, he's going to ask you who your transportation company is. They're very bureaucratic at this airport.
No kidding.
This is why we...
Can you roll and figure out if we know any transportation companies? Oh, yeah. Culture check. Yeah. Or something.
I got 10 on culture. I can try to name something real quick.
I can know culture. Oh, wait, no, I can't. Ouch. Yeah. Which could be reversed. Yeah.
Can I? Okay. Like 26 to say so-and-so company is coming to pick us up real quick. They should be here any second now. We just got a message.
He looks at you and he goes, "Okay, they do pick up on our airfield quite often. However, we're still going to need the deposit. If you say the university is footing all of your landing bills, I'll get your invoice number from you when you come back to take off. But we do still require the 230 credit deposit."
Wait, 230 credits? You said 1,000. Okay. He's lying to
Okay,
us.
yes, but this
No,
is
no,
a
no,
deposit
this is
now.
the deposit.
Oh.
Can we scrounge up 230?
I have 100. That's all I have.
I didn't spend like any of my money. I got like this tiny little gun.
Well, with the 100 credits we got a piece from the last one, I have a total of 200 and something. Well, Mr. Moneybags.
How
I
much?
don't know where my
It'd be like another 1,000. I don't have the money for that.
How much do you guys have?
I got nothing.
Ah, no, you have 100 credits.
I have 100 credits.
Yeah, from the last mission, we all got 100 credits.
Oh, that's right. So I have 100 credits.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I have 100 credits. Me and you both have 100 credits.
The guy, I'm going to have the guy roll a sense motive on you guys.
Against
Yeah, we suck
Corvo.
at this.
So he rolls an 18.
That didn't beat Corvo.
plus whatever. But here's the core.
Corvo was like 25, I think.
For what?
His bluff.
So this guy's rolling sense motive to see if you guys are trying to swindle him.
So he has a +10 to his modifier, but he's occupied for the moment. What? They want you to bluff. Oh. Okay, you have a +10 to it already.
And I also have to roll my expertise type of bluff.
Oh, yes, you do. Fun.
At this point, we might have better odds just knocking him out.
22.
Okay, so he has an idea that you guys might be swindling him. Things just aren't adding up. The fog is starting to dissipate that you filled the box with.
I do it again. It's unlimited.
Oh. And he looks at you and he goes, "Can't pay the landing fees, huh?"
Okay. Well,
I take your silence as a yes. So let me ask you this: if
Jump
you
up.
do manage to get over on me, how are you going to take off?
What?
Because there's takeoff fees.
What?
can we just find like a parking lot
I
outside
kind
the
of
city?
expected that.
Can we just find like an abandoned parking lot somewhere?
But I'm taking it one thing at a time.
Wait, does this thing have wheels? Can it just like roll away and launch somewhere else?
Hey, Santi,
Yeah.
let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Is the PDA a computer?
Yeah.
We have an engineer.
No one has a car in New York City.
Mm-hmm.
Quick scan. Yes, quick scan.
All right. So when you quick scan, what you see is that he has been working on the shipping logs for the day, and he has pulled up the 3 that are going to the university. 2 of them have already left, and 1 of them hasn't been delivered.
Which one is that one?
That one is 2 truck loads of material going, 1 to the biology buildings and 1 to the chemistry university.
Alright. Can I fake that one? I tell that to Corva to fake it for us.
Roll a computers check.
Okay. 11 plus my 11 is 22.
All right, with the 22, while you're quick scanning, you notice that the shipment that hasn't left yet has a like caution symbol next to its entry.
Mhm.
But they don't have transportation.
Oh yeah, I told that to Corva. Hey, we can be this third one here because they have they don't have transportation. They're what's their names?
That ship has already landed. It's the
Oh.
cargo is sitting without transportation.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
I don't understand where you're going with this.
Yeah, me
information.
either do I. I don't understand.
Yeah.
I was hoping Santi would get the cabin pressure reference. Needing to knock 20 euros off.
Still not getting it, buddy.
Okay, so the guy looks at you and he's like, "I'll tell you what. Can you drive a truck?"
Yes, I can drive. I'm very good at that.
Okay. I got a ship that showed up that actually has cargo for the university. And it's actually cargo that's time sensitive and it needs to get there soon. I
Okay.
have it already loaded on a truck, but the company didn't send me enough drivers today.
Okay.
I'll waive your landing fees if you get the cargo there on time.
Yeah, I shake on it.
Consider it done.
Wait.
How long do you have?
You got an hour.
I can do that. I shake on it.
15 miles. Well, it's to a city though.
15
Yeah.
miles to the city, and then you got to get across the city.
But I'm very good. This is something I can
All right.
do.
Is it a regular truck or is it a hover truck?
Doesn't matter. I'm very good.
So, I have a picture of it.
That's good because I can't draw a truck. The truck just does not want to be drawn.
Is it a jet or a forward?
Share screen. Application window. That's your truck.
Okay.
Yeah, it
Nice.
didn't look like my truck. Okay.
Okay, yeah, I got this. Everybody, get in the car. We're going now. Give me-
So as he walks you over, he goes, "So who's driving the second truck?"
Fudge muffins. Who
Okay,
here
what
has
kind of a skill would this be?
piloting?
Either piloting. Yeah, piloting would be probably the next one. I have a 6 on it.
I've probably got like a lot. 10. I've got like everything because operative does everything.
Yeah, you.
I have a 7.
You guys are the Rancors.
Like I can drive if needed.
Okay, sweet. Me and you'll drive. And we communicate while we're driving, like if we have any turns that we need to make.
You really like
Alright.
this psychic thing, don't you?
I do.
30 feet, and I think that truck is bigger than 30 feet.
Never mind.
You
Hey,
have a communicator on your wrist.
You do have a Mark II communicator on your wrist.
Well, we can't communicate telepathically and racial thing.
yeah. Anyway,
Well-
but, yeah.
So, yes, let's go.
Let's go. Let's drive.
I'll
Alright.
drive one, you'll drive the other.
Yep.
We got this.
Who? Oh yeah, we'll need one person with us. I'll take Rodakama.
Hmm.
Oh wait, we forgot Chibs and Hap. Oh shit, I'll take Hap
Yeah,
too.
there's a lot of people here.
I'll take
I
Hap.
think we can all fit. Like, okay,
I
so
think that, I mean, Hap can just kind of like chill on the back of it. I just took the picture down, but there's plenty of room on that platform to throw up this little 2-foot drone.
Oh,
And then the Yosoki is small, so whatever vehicle Corva's riding in, he can slide into.
sweet.
And then you've got Radakama.
Okay, sweet.
Yep.
Let's go then.
Big old brick shit house Radakama.
Hey,
so
That's why I
Corva and
need you.
Makara are going in the second one.
Yeah, Corva, Makara, and Chibs.
Chibs isn't going with Hap.
Well,
I
Hap will be.
misunderstood.
Wherever Chibs goes, the drone just kind of gets tossed up onto the thing.
oh,
Got it.
I was saying to have Hap with us just in case like something goes down.
Sticking to the front of it like a hood ornament.
I mean, that works too. It really doesn't matter.
Yeah. Oh, anyway, let's drive.
Ow!
Let's drive.
It's time sensitive. Let's hurry up, everybody.
Yeah,
Come on.
drive.
Okay. So, as you go, you notice that there is a navigation system, which is kind of giving you the basics of where you need to go.
Oh, well,
He did give you an invoice
Okay.
for the delivery.
and
And
doesn't give us an ETA.
your ETA is going to be
An hour.
within like 50 minutes of now. Took you guys a little while to get off the airport, fill out all the paperwork. They've taken your door keys for the ship as a fund for the trucks that you're driving.
They think they have.
So it takes you, as you go, you make it down the road into the city, no problem. And as you come up to the city, it is a very wonderful looking place. Make it a little bigger. As you come up to the city, it is kind of old world looking, the way they've designed it, to give it that rustic stone work of the universities and everything. You start to make it through with almost no problem until you get to the center of the city. And
And
there
problem,
is,
go through the center.
Hmm?
Don't go through the center of the damn city.
Yeah, nobody goes center. That's not logical.
It's like trying to take downtown Harrisonburg to save time. It's a dumb idea.
Yeah.
all right, are you going to go around the city?
Okay, can I roll an intelligence check to make sure that I know that
We have a navigation system. Are we following the navigation system to the
It's-
destination?
it going through the city? It's going through the middle of the city, though. Would I know better than that?
That's a fair question.
But is it actually better to go around the center of the city? It may be that it's not that much faster, and the detour adds enough extra distance that it's still slower.
Does the navigation system take into account the size of the vehicle the navigation system is in?
No.
Aha!
What's the point in being in the future then?
There's this side street. You can fit a motorcycle. Go through in your dump truck.
Okay, so are you guys trying to go around the city now, or are you going through the city?
We're going to go through the city still, I think. Because the
Okay.
detour might take longer.
Fine.
It is time sensitive.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, so when you get to the center of the city, there's a market there, and one of the delivery trucks for the market has overturned.
Right, comma. No, no. You can lift that, right?
I highly doubt it.
Okay. How big is this thing?
It is smaller than your trucks,
So we can ram it.
and and it is sitting diagonally in the road.
Okay. If we all can all push, we can all push and have it move to the side, maybe.
Not facing us or the bottom.
Is the what now?
I got the sizes backwards.
Is the top facing us or the bottom?
You are looking at the bottom of the truck.
Excellent.
What are you doing?
What?
Could we slowly, completely blocking? Not just like, it's kind of blocking?
It's definitely not enough room to get these trucks through.
Oh, I wasn't asking that. I was hoping we could push one side out of the way enough to drive past.
That's what I'm saying.
Even if you turn it, you're probably still not going to get these wide trucks through there.
Okay.
So yeah, we should take detours. God damn it.
Okay, we got a mechanic. Can you like makeshift a jack and turn it over again?
I'm going to roll perception, and I'm going to go through the contents of the truck. And I actually rolled an at 20. So as I dig through our trucks, I do find about 30 feet of heavy chain that's used for strapping down cargo. There are 2 jacks for replacing these like 4-foot tall tires. And there's a whole bunch of rigging equipment.
Let's do it.
We're going to go all ice for our truck or something. We're going to flip the bitch.
Yeah. All right.
Like
Fine.
a fool. We're going to flip the bitch.
We're just gonna tip it back over, put it on its wheels, and send it on its way.
Yes.
And if it doesn't move, I'll blow it up.
That is always an option, apparently.
That's the whole point of it not being like a video game, you know? You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
All right, so how are you going to try and flip it over?
Let's try attaching chains to the top, kind of like reversing, and some kind of pulley system.
Jack's on one side to get it up, and then once it's up high enough, mechanical advantage. Back the trucks up and pull it, and it'll tip right back over.
There we go. Let's do that.
And laws of physics dictate that once it tips over and it lands on its wheels, it'll shake, but it will not fall back to the other side. It'll be okay.
Okay.
Yep,
do we all have jacks?
we
Can we
don't
all do that right now?
Yep, you have 4 jacks if you rob both trucks that you guys are driving of them. And you're able to get the one end about 3 feet in the air before you start pulling.
Okay. Let's do that. We pull.
All right, you put your truck in reverse. The top of the box where you've hooked the chains groans a little bit, and the hooks dig in through the thin sheet metal, but it catches on the framing and tips the truck back over onto its wheels.
All right.
Wait. Did we do this all without talking to the person that owns the truck?
Yes.
Apparently.
We don't have time to talk to them. We don't have time to talk to them. We don't.
Army Corps of Engineers. We're building a bridge here. We don't care if you want a bridge. We're building a bridge here.
My Army Corps of Engineers is a little different.
Your Army Corps of Engineers was the backup plan.
Alright. So is
Still the backup plan, damn it.
it finally on its side? I mean, on its front?
Yeah, it's on its wheels. Are you guys gonna look for the driver or just move his truck?
Screw that. We need to go.
Wait, are the keys in there?
He's in there.
Oh, is he okay?
He's a little concussed. He's conscious.
Okay, I
Was
get
he
him out.
concussed before we rolled it?
Oh shit.
He's out of the truck.
Yeah,
He's been there for a while. We're in a hurry.
yeah, we are in a hurry. Okay, I get him.
For a while.
I get him out. I move his truck for him, and somebody give him some CPR or whatever.
Can I do like a medicine check on him and see if I can identify like, is this an emergency or can we like call somebody and ditch him?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead for your medicine check.
Can we rub aloe vera on his neck?
Total 23.
What's injured?
All right, with the 23, you're able to tell that like he has a concussion. It's probably not life-threatening. He doesn't seem to have anything broken, and he's just a little shaken up at the moment.
Cool.
How much is the time left?
What?
So far, by the dice roll, it has taken you guys 6 minutes to decide to just flip this dude's truck.
We are efficient.
We are efficient.
So you guys have used up in total about half of your time.
How far away?
You're probably still about 30-minute driving.
Okay.
Go.
I say somebody call an ambulance for this guy. We're going. Bye.
Yeah, can we like drive in
What
and just
delivery?
drop into a side road so we can get past?
Yeah, once you get it back up on its tires, it doesn't take up as much room as it does laying down.
I'll move it.
You're able to parallel park it, kind of, and get on through the city.
Technically, it was already parallel parked.
No.
That was perpendicular.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Parallel to the ground.
Anyway, so we go.
All right, as you guys go through the city, you don't really run into anything else for a while until you get to the side of the city where all the universities are. While each study has their own university, in the advanced worlds that this is, they don't make you take classes you don't need for what you want to do in life.
The future is wonderful.
Yeah.
The modern utopia.
So all of the schools are separated by their
Race.
subject.
Whoa there,
Um,
Monty. Calm down, man. Everybody.
Dude.
Okay.
Okay.
With that said, to get into the campus part of the city, there is several,
gate.
several gates that you have to cross through.
Told you to lift it up.
Your GPS system does take you past the gates of languages and of mathematics and arts, and takes you all the way around the major complex to the gate of entry into the science communities.
Cool.
With this package, did we get like a paper that'll grant us passage through here before we try to like convince them to let us through?
We already have an
Yeah.
invoice or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Yes, they did give you an invoice.
Cool.
All right, so as you guys pull up to the gate, a young Lashanta comes out. He's probably in his late teenage years, comparable to humans.
Okay.
And as you approach the gate, it has an arm that's down and a little guard shack, and this guy steps out. He walks up to the truck and he's like, "Hey, how can we help you?"
Invoice.
Delivery.
So you hand him the invoice and he looks over it.
Good question. Who's in the first truck?
Santi and Radicama were in the first truck, right?
Okay.
Yes.
No face skills for me.
That's why I'm doing direct truth method. The truth method. Here you go.
All right,
Yes.
so he looks at it and he goes, "Yeah, makes sense. I got an invoice saying these were coming in. Biology building's all the way at the end of the road. Chemistry building's the second one over. Drop it off in the back."
All right, we're a little short on time.
Why?
All right. He asks you if you know which truck has which equipment.
Oh, we looked
No.
through them. We did look through them when we were.
Oh, we did, yeah.
Yeah, because of the whole,
Chibs did.
because of the mess up.
Chibs
Maybe
knows.
keep track of it though.
So you know that the first truck has the biology stuff on it,
Biology, we go. Woo.
and then we have the chemistry stuff, Metacara and Corva.
Nice.
Chemistry, ho!
Did you just call me Metacara?
I think I did.
Close
You did
enough.
the medical thing. You're a medicine, though.
Midichlorians?
Oh god.
Okay.
Okay, so we go to the biology.
All right, you guys are going to the biology. I assume, Makara, you're driving straight to the chemistry department.
All right. I assume we have the intercom thing so we can tell each other. That
Yeah.
works.
Yep.
Onward.
So you get to the chemistry department. You go around the back to the loading bays, and there are several workers there of various races. A couple vest mechanics. They walk up to you to ask what you have. They take your invoice papers, and they tell you to leave the truck there for about an hour, and they'll get it unloaded.
Okay, that's fine with us.
Yeah.
Signed, sealed, and delivered. Delivered on time. We don't care otherwise.
Yep.
Yep, they give you back a receipt.
They can keep the damn trucks.
That's well. Wait,
No.
we do have to go 15 miles back.
Yeah.
And they have the keys to Santi's ship.
Yeah.
We need to
No.
return the trucks. Okay, fair enough.
This time we'll go around the city. See if that's faster.
We have an hour to look around the campus. Not a problem.
Oh, yeah, we can look for Dr. Senko while we're here. Yeah.
Yeah, an hour to look around the campus. It's a good
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, we'll just see the sights. Actually, I'm in a different building, I guess.
No, you're at the chemistry building.
Okay, but they're at the biology building, right?
Yes.
Okay, so
Backwards.
Does anybody here look official at the biology building?
You pull up to the, or are you pulling up to the front of the back of the biology building?
Wherever I was supposed to.
That is a good answer.
That is not the answer to the question. Though. The question is, where did you go?
where's the
Wherever I was supposed to deliver it.
Where's
Back. Say the back.
The back. There you go.
Well,
I mean, come on! In the 2 minutes it takes you to
Could I-
drive to the end of the road.
could I ask one of the people in the loading bay where I might find this Dr. Zinka?
They kind of scratch their head and they look at you and they go, "I don't think he's a chemist."
Yeah, so I did the same thing.
Your building, yeah.
The guys in the loading bay look at you and go, "Are you sure he works for chemistry?"
Corva,
Yeah,
you're with me, and we're at chemistry.
I'm in bio building.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, but
That's
Corv
not-
was asking in the chemistry department.
But I thought he
okay.
said he wanted to ask his building. Yeah.
Well, I was going to role play out the Corvo scenario. Here.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Fair enough.
Yeah, they look at you, Corva, and they're like, "Name's not familiar. Are you sure he's in the chemistry?"
I think he does something with animals, with culture or something like herd behavior. I don't know. I was just I was
Can
told that
Mikara
he was a
interrupt
great
you?
poker player.
Mikara comes over and it's like, no, we're at the other building. He's in bio.
Oh yeah, the guys look at you and they're like, "Yeah, bio building's like 4 buildings down."
Okay, I didn't know if there was anything more specialized than just bio building. So
All they know is that like there are like 7 biology buildings.
okay, I just know you guys pointed in the right direction or anything. Okay.
All right, now as for you, Santi, you pull up to the back, and they direct your truck down a little ramp into a cooler area. Because you and you're met at the base by two Yosoki mechanics,
Okay.
and they take your invoice and they go, "Yep, biology. Everything needs to be kept cool," and they go to check your temperatures.
Okay. I'm probably at a humid 90. I'm just kidding.
They check over your truck, and all of your temperature equipment was preset by the airfield, and it's all actually correct, surprisingly to them. And they tell you this.
Okay.
They inform you that generally, when this specific airfield delivers to them and this specific company, all of the samples are spoiled and they never pay.
I'm sorry about that.
So they look at you and they go, "So how are you going to unload this?"
That was mentioned.
No one mentioned unloading this.
Yeah, no one mentioned that at all. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they shake their heads and walk away to the office.
Hey. We are exceptionally contracted to deliver this.
Yes,
We're
not.
not even guys who work for the company.
Yeah.
We got contracted on the side to drive the trucks. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
The rest is up to you all. I'm sorry about that.
Yep, so they make a couple phone calls and some more disgruntled employees come down and they start unloading the truck.
Hi. Does
I
anybody
can
look?
help.
What'd you say, Derek?
I can help.
Okay.
I'll help them. It's just carrying stuff. I thought that was like special like
Like,
stuff involved with it.
There are a couple crates that they do pull out some specialized equipment for.
It's just carrying stuff. Then yeah, I'll help.
yeah, might as well.
But for the most part, they just need help getting it off of the 7-foot platform.
Is there a power loader I can pilot for a little bit?
You ask the question, and the guy goes, "Yeah, we've got one of those around."
Do you really want to risk this?
While he's doing that, I'd like to ask about Dr. Zenka.
All right, I'm going to play this out with Derek. All right, so roll your piloting for this forklift.
Oh, forklift. I thought that was like one of the heavy, like the powered armor suits. Think alien.
Oh, that's what you meant.
Alien.
The aliens, like power loader things. Power loaders are in this. They're a thing. They're cargo lifters.
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, they look at you and they're like, "Well, actually, we only have a large suit and none of us fit in it. So,
Well, hello. Made his day.
alrighty. So as you go about, it's a process of picking up these gigantic crates of biological specimens. The truck that you guys were driving had a cryo system on it to keep it cold, and before you can pick up any of the boxes, a couple Yosoki scientists go over it and attach cooling hoses that are built into a system in the ceiling that allow for them to be moved, kept in cryo.
While they're being moved.
Yeah.
Okay, that's kind of cool. I like that.
So
Very
yes, I would like to ask about the Dr. Zenka now.
All right. Do you have someone in particular you're going to ask?
Well, the scientists, obviously, since they're scientists.
All right. Once they kind of get done, there's one that you notice that the whole time has just been standing over with a clipboard. It's a human.
Okay.
She has been taking notes of everything coming off the crate. They've been reading numbers to her and been dictating which cooler they go into.
Okay. I go up to her and say, Miss.
Yes. How can I help you?
Yes, I was wondering if you knew where I could find a Dr. Zenka.
Dr. Zenka. Do you know what specifically he does?
Okay, I'm
The
gonna
name
roll.
is familiar, but I can't remember.
I'm gonna roll recall knowledge so I can remember this.
Mhm.
Let's see here. Nat 20.
With an Nat 20, you are able to say, "Oh, I believe he works in the lab of the publication of Synecology."
Yep, that's not here, is it? Where is that at?
So she looks at you and she goes, "The guys over there generally don't have visitors. It's kind of odd." There are a lot of loners in that building. Um,
Where can I find the building?
the building is 2 streets down, and it's the last building on the left.
Thank you very much. And I tell that to Ranikar once he's done playing with the power loader. Radakama.
Fuck you, Albert.
What?
What was his name?
Radakama?
Okay. I just had radio comma, and I was like, what the fuck? I'll smash you with this thing.
All right, so as it goes, by the time that Redakama is getting out of the power armor, the other 3 have shown up.
Hey guys, I
Yeah.
found. Oh,
Yeah, go ahead.
I found where the Dr. Zenka is. He's 2 streets down in this direction, this direction, this direction. If we want to head over right now.
Okay. Chibs is going to look at you and or look at Radakama and go, "Kaboom! You got to play with the suits. That's so cool."
Yeah. They're pretty useful.
We've got to get one of those. Those things, I wonder if I could scrap one together. And he just kind of walks over to it, completely ignoring everything that's going
Take it
on.
apart.
I can hear you. What?
Oh, he just kind of goes over and starts making notes about how they're put together. And
And Radakama just yells, don't take it apart. Bad Yusogi, no! Don't take it apart.
Hmm?
Do not.
you see his ears kind of like fold back a little bit.
Don't take it apart. Don't.
All right, what's your guys' course of action from here?
Let's go to the Dr. Zenka. I assume, unless anybody else has any.
Now, and I might have missed it. Now, did the building 1, or the I guess bio building folks radio the chemistry building folks? And let them
Mhm.
know? Okay.
Yeah, we're all
What,
in the
what was
same
the
group
question
now.
about him?
I say, do those of us in the chemistry building know that we're Dr.
Yeah.
Zinke? Okay.
They came over, and you guys came over and asked us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. I missed that part.
Yeah,
Everyone-
party's all
people
back
are there.
together now.
I was talking about my thoughts of a giant reptilian alien in a power loader.
All right, so as you go across campus, you each kind of notice something different. Santi, you notice that this world is really diverse, based on the fact that you're all about getting people to better circumstances. Go ahead and roll a perception and a recall.
Okay, let me see here. Perception is my worst skill, so let's see. Yeah, 11, and my recall is a 10. But actually, that's actually pretty good. Recall is actually a really low thing, depending on what you're asking.
How long have you been smuggling for, by the way?
Ever since I was 12, so.
It's reduced by 5.
And I'm right now. What is the average? What's the average? Like 20 something? 23 probably.
All right, so it's safe to say 7 years you've been smuggling.
Yeah.
All right, so you probably started smuggling, about Vivian Mark 4 or 5?
Let's say Mark 10.
All right, so if you started smuggling at Vivian Mark 10, as you're walking across campus, you recognize someone
Who?
that's sitting on a bench on the side of the campus.
Do I know who?
You don't recall their name, but that's really nothing special for you. But you do feel like you recognize their face.
I turn to the guys and say, "Hey, you guys head over to the publications place. I need to talk to somebody around here quickly."
Okay. Is
Unless-
anybody gonna stay and watch, or are you guys just gonna continue on and let him be?
He can take care of himself.
He's a
Sit
big
back.
boy.
Should somebody keep an eye on
I
him?
doubt he'll get himself killed. I doubt it.
We
I've
do.
I've learned
Wait,
to
how
run.
much-
I've learned to run. Don't worry.
We do remember. We did learn about your history. Remember?
Yeah. No, you didn't. Michael, you still think I'm the guy who sold you bad junk.
Wait, did I never figure that out?
No, you never figured that out.
Hey, do you get now
Yeah, I don't
a
care about
reroll
him.
since
I'm
he's
gonna
now since he's been with us for a while?
Um, I
Is there a
guess.
common sense roll?
So,
Right. Okay. What are we doing now? What's going on now?
I don't know. Are you going to try and roll something to see if you no longer think Santi is the guy that sells bad junk?
What kind of a roll would that be?
What did we use last time? Was that a?
I don't know what you did last time.
I don't remember. I'm just going to ignore it.
I think it was his outlaw check was like really low. Like it was like in that one outlaw.
Oh, that's right. I do
Probably
have
was an outlaw
points
check,
here for
yeah.
outlaw. Would I have like looked him up or something at this point?
Yeah, probably knowing who you are.
Like I've probably done research on everybody.
Target.
Anyway, as it goes, Santi, what do you want to do with this? By the way, it's a Sheeran you think you recognize.
A Sharon, okay.
Oh, it's your old buddy Ed.
But dish. I'm going to try to just take one more look at him or her, or is it non-binary?
I don't think you can tell with Sheeran's very well.
No. You're damn impossible to tell.
Can I use a life science to try to figure out,
Yeah,
or would that be a physical science?
that would be a life science.
Okay. With the 22 on life science, 10 plus 12 is 22.
Intentional.
You're gonna. The only way you can really tell is the assumptions that it's dressed more in the male fashion.
Okay. Is this the guy who stole my Vivian?
No.
Okay. I go up to this guy. I say, "Do I know you?"
He looks at you a little puzzledly and goes, "I'm not sure. I don't know a lot of Lashuntas, actually."
Huh. I'm sorry if I bothered you. You seemed so familiar to me. I thought I knew you. What's your name?
He looks at you. His name is Eduardo.
Oh God.
Eduardo. Do I know Eduardo? Can I roll my smugglers to see if I know Eduardo?
The name is pretty unique for a Sheeran. So you do recall about 7 years ago, you picked up a run of refugees from one of the bordering planets, and you brought them back to the Pact Worlds. It was a family of Sheeran, a very large family, about 20 members, and they each had different aspirations.
Ah. Oh wait. Eduardo. My name is Cezanne. I think I might have smuggled you guys in somewhere. You and your family.
He looks at you. Wait, are you the guy that had that terribly designed ship?
Oh, wait, that was number 12. And
No,
yes.
that's somebody else.
No. That was number 12. And yes, it may have looked like a flat disc, but I was working on designs.
He looks at you and he goes, "Yes, I remember you. You're the reason I decided to get into mechanical engineering."
You're welcome.
He goes, "Yeah. Specifically, I do policies of mechanical engineering because things like you made should never be allowed to fly."
I will simply swallow my pride and walk towards the
On a
publication.
lighter note, you were very inspiring to him.
Yes,
Wait,
that's what I'm taking from this, is that I'm inspiring. I'm not going to mention anything else about this, just that I am inspiring.
He tells you if you ever need help with a design, he graduates in 2 years and hands you a business card.
Yo, I'm actually going to keep
I
this.
Keep it.
I believe in pre-networking.
Yes, thank
Yeah.
you, Eduardo. I'm going to keep this. And I walk away.
Maybe you can bring him
Throwing it
in.
away?
What?
What?
What? I
What?
didn't hear you. What?
I thought Michael said something.
Me too.
I said indiscreetly throwing it away. I thought somebody else had said something and they were trying to figure that out. I'm sorry.
Oh, no. I'm putting it in my... I'm going to actually keep it, Might as well... As a souvenir. Like, oh, this guy actually made it something of himself.
You sound like you have high hopes for everybody you help.
I do.
All right, Corvo.
As an aside, actually, can I real quick ask something?
Yeah, sure.
If Sheeran are more or less addicted to personal choice, then would say if I wanted to do some card tricks and be like, pick a card, any card, and just kept doing that for a couple rounds, would that just be like the most amazing thing ever?
Not so much.
Okay. I feel I could get a Sheeran high. While conning.
That is true. They do get slightly high from personal choice. But because this guy is so educated, he kind of knows that all magic tricks are forced.
It's still a choice thing, though.
But is it really?
Pick a card. Here. Now give me the card back and shuffle the deck. Here, pick a card. I
Even
take
if
the card back, shuffle the deck. Here, pick a card.
Even if you choose not to decide, you still made a choice.
Oh!
52 choices, 53 choices, man. 53 choices.
Actually, it's 52.
52 and choosing not to.
Oh,
53.
okay.
54 if you include stealing the deck and running.
Or 55 if you hit multiple.
We've gone off topic. Back to the other.
All right, Corvo. As you guys enter the lab of publication of big word
Psychology.
Synecology, as you guys enter the building, you come into a lobby. Roll a perception,
Okay.
or actually roll perception and outlaw.
Even better. Okay. I guess it's like a culture thing then, because that'd be culture actually.
Yeah, roll culture versus perception.
Okay. So 23.
All right, what's your outlaw check?
Well, the outlaw is like a -5 on the DC, isn't it?
Yeah.
Correct.
You get -5 to the DC of the check for culture checks for outlaw.
So you get a 20. What is that? A 27 after all the math is done.
28 effectively.
Yeah.
As you walk into the building, your character kind of stops and sits there, jaw kind of held to slack. There is a 10-foot by 30-foot painting in the lobby that you remember selling to a guy.
Oh boy.
It is a beautiful painting depicting some of the wildlife that exists on Atacon.
Akaton?
Akaton, thank you. On Akaton in the deserts, and they have a interestingly communal aspect as an animal. At the same time, Radakama,
Yeah.
you're noticing that the interior of this building's design was thoroughly thought through. The windows were placed in such a way that there's no shadows inside of the lobby. the light filters through from literally every angle due to a large crystal mirror in the top. And all of the desks are designed to reflect the key aspects of life science, the study of life, the preservation, and the non-influence of progression.
Another question, follow up to that. How sturdy is the building? Like, how can I tell like how sturdy the building is from looking at it?
Just in the lobby, you can tell that these stone structures have stood for probably a few decades now, and they're fairly sturdy. There are pillars that hold up the crystal in the center of the room where all the light filters through that are well above 10 feet diameter.
Pleasing to look at, and it's sturdy. I like that a lot.
Makara, what are your passions as a character?
Things.
Planning things, doing those plans.
Right.
My character doesn't have much of a history.
I was going to say, there's not much I can do for your character's enjoyment
Well,
here.
By the time they're done with their oohing and awing, am I back to them?
Yeah, you get back to them right as they're ready to kind of explore through the building.
Okay. Hey guys. Oh, nice painting.
He said nice painting. You comment on that? Oh yeah, it's a real fantastic piece. I made some decent money on it a few years back.
Oh, nice.
Wait,
No, he said he's a con man. I believe him.
well, if I can steal it and sell it again. That'd be the trick.
That would be the trick. Okay.
I think I'll sell it back to them saying I recovered it. Same thing. Oh, no. Steal it and then inform them that you found the real one. They had bought a fake. That might be a little tricky for a sell.
Yeah. Anyway.
Well, is it a fake or is it a real one? That's the question right now. Is this the real one or is this a fake?
Is there a reception desk?
Either way, perception is reality.
There is someone behind each of the desks that do a different task.
Are they labeled?
No.
Okay. I'll go up to the middle one.
All right, the middle one is a young woman sitting there, obviously a grad student who is paying for college by doing this horrible job. And you can tell that's the way she feels by the way she's sitting there.
Yeah, okay.
She looks at you and goes, "Yeah, how can I help you?"
Yes, can I see a Dr. Zenka?
She starts ticking away on her computer. She goes, "So, all I do is deal with lab spaces, and his labs have been locked for the past 3 weeks."
Who do I talk to meet him or know where he's at?
You know where he's located, or his office is.
Yes. Yes.
Try the one over there on the left.
I sidestep to the left.
Alright. She looks at you and goes, "Over there. Like 10 feet from me."
Okay. I go all the way to the left.
Okay, my drawing is inaccurate then.
Yeah, I was going by the drawing there, like, oh, 3? That's easy. Sidestep to the left. Okay. Brad Kama?
Be addressed.
As you come up to the second desk, it is a much more chipper person. Chipper on the almost form of obnoxiousness.
Is it Yosuke?
It is not a Yosoki.
Oh, okay.
It is a Lashunta, and you start getting these thoughts in your head.
Oh, God.
Oh my God, I'm so happy to see you. How are you? What can I do to help you today? You can feel the thoughts of this person jumping up and down in your head.
Okay, I'm gonna try my best to just keep my cool and say, yes, I'm here to speak about Dr. Zenko. Where can I find his office?
She sits there and she thinks for a second. It's
Oh
quiet.
God, I can hear you thinking. No.
It's quiet in your head, and then
Oh.
it like blasts in. She's like, "Well, I actually think he's out in the field. I haven't seen him for nearly a month now. But his research assistant was in the other day. Maybe she'll be in his office."
Thank you. I'm gonna like just walk away as to the end of her 30-foot radius that I can.
Once as you like take that last step out of range, you hear her go, "Wait!
Oh, I turned back cringing. Yes.
Don't you want to know where his office is?"
Yes, I thought you already told me that.
No, I just told you that his research assistant is here because he hasn't been here for like a month because he's out doing field research.
Then sure, where is his research?
His office is on the fourth floor in the back, by the coffee maker and the little kitchenette, and it's a very nice little spot. That machine makes the absolute best coffee.
Yes, thank you. I'll see you all later. And I walk out of the 30-foot radius.
Okay, so this is all telepathic,
Yeah.
and it's directed specifically at Cezanne.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's the only one within range.
I go to you guys and say, okay, I know where the office is. I need an aspirin, though.
How'd you get that information?
Who said that? What?
Chips. Chips looks at you and goes, "She didn't say anything."
I talked to him in telepathy like this.
Oh, I think she said plenty. Judging by your expression, I expect you didn't enjoy it.
Let's just go.
As someone who knows telepathy, Mikara stays 30 feet away very carefully.
Okay, so you guys go up to the fourth floor. The fourth floor is a lot of space that seems devoted. There are cabinetry here that depict the bones and stuffed versions of multiple animals. The placards are heavily endorsed with it. In fact, these animals live as communities and study like the way that they've been studied. You get down to the coffee spot where this high-pitched Lashunta had informed you that you can get the best cup of coffee on campus.
Does he tell us? Does he tell the rest of us this?
No, I'm just gonna let you figure that out.
Well, in that case, I say, oh, hey, coffee.
All right, so you stop for a cup of coffee here. There is a an android that's working and a Sheeran that's working.
Now, is it an android that looks like an android, or a android that looks like something else?
It is an android that looks humanesque.
Okay.
Most of them do.
Yeah,
Just
most of them
imagine
do.
Okay. I guess if we are walking to the coffee machine, I tell him that one girl said this was the best coffee. I wouldn't take that at face value, though, knowing how chipper she was.
You probably had too much of it.
What?
Being hyper doesn't mean she was lying.
No, it just means she might have over-exaggerated.
I'm gonna try it anyway.
Okay.
All right, which attendant do you walk up to?
There's two?
There's an android and a Sheeran.
The android.
Whoa, wow,
You want the-
racist.
Hey, the entire reason there's a truce between my species and the rest of you is because the species the Sheerans came off of nearly destroyed all of existence. So fuck you.
It's true, the hive mind.
Yes, we are a hive mind.
You walk up, and the android looks at you and goes, "Yeah, what can I get for you?"
I've been told this place serves the best coffee on campus.
Yep, we serve 2 of the best coffees you can get around. You like it black or white?
Black.
So he turns around and starts prepping the coffee. There's an elaborate system set up that he uses. Grinds go in the top, like fresh beans go in the top. It grinds and everything. It's quite remarkable and well designed, to be honest. Like whoever put it together put some thought into the layout and the artistic ability of it as well. And he presents you with a cup of coffee that is the Vesk equivalent of an espresso.
Yeah.
Wait, is white coffee something that we know? Is that something that's every day, or is that something special?
Not sure.
I like struggle to get my finger through. Is it in a paper cup or is it like an actual cup?
Oh no, it's a real cup.
The real cup. I struggle to get my finger through the loop.
No, it's an espresso shot. Like if you sized up a Vesk from human to a Vesk, you also size up the cup.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna go to the Sharon. Did he say white coffee?
Yes, the white coffee is quite delicious.
What is white coffee?
It's specialized beans that we've cultivated in one of the other biology buildings.
Is it like green coffee?
Is it what?
Is it like green coffee?
Guess
It's
so.
a real thing.
Yeah, it's a little more earthy flavored.
You know what?
Don't drink it ever.
I'm going to be adventurous for once and try the white. Well, I'm always adventurous, but right now I'm going to be adventurous. White coffee. Why not?
And do you have a way you'd like it, or would you just like me to have fun with it?
You know what? Have fun with it.
You can see this guy get
I
the
knew
biggest
choices.
smile on his face, and he turns around and he puts the beans in, and the machine on his side is not anywhere near as artistic. It is very slapped together. There are switches and knobs that flip. It's all clear, so you can watch as the coffee brews. But he is just flipping things randomly, which is adjusting the flavor of the coffee.
Oh God, I forgot he's a Sheeran. His choices are going off the charts.
You're getting high as shit right now.
Yeah, he is.
He turns around and he hands you a paper. He hands you a 16-ounce cup of coffee.
Okay,
And as you go to pick it up,
yeah.
sprays whipped cream all over the top of it.
Oh, thank you. I let cool. Actually, no, wait. I use token spell to make it cool down a little bit and take a sip.
Okay. It is quite weird for coffee. It's what you would imagine a coffee mixed with fruit tea would taste like.
Coffee tea.
Huh.
And then it has these undertones of sweetness that come through. It's a very layered taste. It's bitter at the beginning, and then it sweetens out to almost the taste of apple juice.
Kind of royal connoisseur coffee.
You roll for a connoisseur of coffee?
Yes.
Can I roll for professional food critic?
Yes.
That should totally be a damn thing.
It could be.
Points in there. Wisdom-based skill? Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
Anyway,
Professional food critic.
but yeah, I tell him, you know what? This flavor is very interesting. I like it.
Yep. He's not really paying attention. He's now writing down like combination, and it's like a 9-digit number.
Oh,
Nice.
He writes it down in his notebook, and then he writes it down on a like business card size thing and hands it to you. And he's like,
If you
"While I
want,
don't
yeah.
like, while I don't like recreating them, I usually can't. This was choice number."
I just glance up the side of this and raise it and like, you want half eyebrows actually? I don't know.
You have bumps.
Find out.
Vesk have a little bumps above their eyes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, there's kind of like a ridge there.
Yeah.
I raise like one of, essentially an eyebrow at this and kind of go, huh. I drink mine.
Huh.
Yours is it's very espresso like. It's a dark blend of coffee. It has rich notes of oaks and cedar to it. And it is probably the smoothest cup of coffee you have ever had.
How much do I owe you?
He looks at you and he goes, "It'll be a credit."
Done.
Very well.
Pay credit.
Anybody else going for a coffee?
Nope.
Sure.
I'm good.
All right, Charles, who do you walk up to?
I walk up to the android and I ask for my coffee black.
He makes you a black cup of coffee.
Oh, it's the android right, not the Sharon's. It's okay, possibly. Not the weird, crazy shit. Fine. I like the white coffee then.
All right, he picks up a handful of white beans, drops it into the top, and the machine sets off to its work, and it comes out, and he sets an espresso-sized cup in front of you, and the liquid is oddly white. Like eggshells aren't even this white.
What?
Okay. Sure. Well, I take an inquisitive sip.
It is surprisingly coffee flavored. It's a very light coffee, and it's got a sweetness to it. It's not overpowering at all to the coffee, just very much like a white chocolate beginning flavor that filters out with this coffee aftertaste. You can feel that it has the same caffeine effect as any regular cup of coffee as well, but it just works its way through nice, and it's almost chewy as a liquid. It's not quite smooth. It's not obnoxious to drink, but it does have a little thicker aspect to it.
So it's kind of like a white mocha. Sure.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. So I say, not bad. Better than I was expecting. And is tipping a thing in this, sci-fi sort of thing? Or is the
I
tipping
don't-
included in the price?
Go tipping included.
Okay.
Hey, that's the thing.
Advanced society. They went with Europe.
Is shit. Sorry, what?
They went
In
the
y-
euro.
In Europe, it's generally assumed that your staff at any food establishment makes a decent wage.
Oh, okay. So living wage. So tipping is just when they go above and beyond. Yeah.
Yeah, tipping is above and beyond.
I tip an extra credit.
Okay.
100% tip? That's bold.
Yeah.
It's my credit. I know. I
So
don't
it's
think you
like-
do partial credits. And you,
I don't think so, and I don't want to.
exactly.
I put in one mini credit.
Let's not fuck it up.
They made this simple. I don't have to write a calculation to figure out how much
Silvers in
wealth.
a copper, 2 silvers in a copper, and 3 gold. Oh, and 1 platinum piece. Let's throw. Oh, and then 1 astral diamond. Let's really fuck up all the calculations.
So the Yosoki's gonna walk up, Chibs is gonna walk up, and look at them both and be like, I want a black coffee from the android and a white coffee from you.
Fucking shit. Soaking in coffee. God damn it. Together,
So
it shall be a gray coffee.
the two of them kind of look at it, look at him, they make it up, they set it in front of him, and he takes them and pours them together.
Oh,
The Yosoki does a very like Scooby Doo moment to where like his nose starts twitching and then he jumps up after drinking it because of the amount of caffeine.
Oh God.
It was a very dark and smooth, but because of the mixture, overly sweet coffee.
Obviously, nobody was watching my little drawing where I was like, coffee, coffee. I like coffee. I want coffee.
Yeah.
With chips.
Yeah, I saw that.
I can
Okay.
do a little head shaky thing. The
Okay. Let's go see the doctor now.
Alright, so you guys walk to the end of the hall. And I assume you're going to be looking at the nameplates on the doors to figure out whose office it is.
well, yeah.
I don't know. I just wanted to make that assumption.
It's in a hallway.
We're going to open every single door and ask.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. Dude. Kick down every door.
All right, you open the third door and there's a woman in a shower. Ah!
Why is there a shower in all the kids?
Yeah.
Emergency radiation shower, something? I don't know.
Chemical shower?
Um,
Which
anyway,
point, my name is supposed to be, do you need assistance? If it's a chemical shower, I mean, it's supposed to, do you need assistance? Do you need medical aid?
anyway, with you guys looking at the nameplate, you get to the like last three doors of the hallway, and the one on the right is slightly ajar, and it has Dr. Zinka's nameplate on it.
Oh.
Knock.
You don't hear anything when you knock. It doesn't sound like anyone's inside.
Can anyone?
I got an 8 on perception at looking at the condition of the door.
Looking at the condition of the door and taking into account the fact that you're an architect and notice building design, you notice that the door frame is splintered.
You need to be an architect to realize that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be too high. Yeah, I was just saying, really?
Well, it's not like
It's been
completely
forced placed.
off the hinges, but you can tell that it's been forced.
Is it locked?
I mean, it's partially ajar,
Oh.
but the doorknob is locked, yes.
Wait.
You're seriously going to check the doorknob.
Yeah, I checked the doorknob. That's what you told us last time.
Yeah, I just kind of tell them because I whisper to everyone, the door's been forced open. Well, I'm no expert in this kind of thing, but it appears someone tell us the office. Yeah?
As I say, if you guys open the door, you see this image that I've shared with you.
Wow, it's very
Right.
low tech over here.
A lot of cardboard.
Yeah, but we had. Okay. So now I comment that the office has been tossed.
I want. Is there a lot of electronics around here? A computer?
There is a computer at the far side of the room.
Quick scan.
But yeah. Indeed there
All
is.
right. When you walk up to the computer, you can tell that it is on, and there are a ton of files on it. Oddly enough, though, it seems like a bunch of them have been corrupted. Can your quick scan to tell you how many devices are attached?
Let me see. I have to roll. I have to see my book here. 1 second. That will be a bit of time.
While he's doing that, can I make an outlaw culture check to see if I can determine where they might have been focusing their search
Yeah.
when they were in the room?
And they disrupted the room on purpose. Obfuscate.
Can I see if there's anything valuable still?
Not like that.
Yeah, as you guys look around, it's a lot of research equipment in here. There's some microscopes, a couple workspaces in his office. Notes are all over the place at this point.
So that's a total of 25. And then I guess plus my the DC like minus a 5 for outlaw checks, so effectively a 30. Yes.
You can tell that they were focusing most of their attention on this one desk with a computer on it. All the shelves above it are bare. The computer looks like it had been turned over on its side due to the cracks on the monitor.
Okay.
And go
I
ahead.
think the floor.
Yeah. Excuse me. It doesn't say anything about like if it detects multiple systems, so I would assume not. But
Okay.
I thought it was a thing there on there.
Well, you can detect if it's networked or not, right?
Oh, yeah, I believe so.
yeah.
All right, then when you go into the networking, you notice that it's no longer attached to the internet. Like, it's not interconnected to anything, but there is another device that's pulling information from it.
Okay. Can I roll computer to figure out where that's coming from?
Okay.
Okay. Let me see here.
While you do that, somebody said they wanted to look at the floor.
That would be Radicama.
Yes. What stuff's laying on the floor of the room?
There are notebooks that pages have been ripped out of, just tossed around. There's a few science pieces of science equipment that have been knocked over. There's some broken glass from slides and petri dishes.
Hmm.
Okay.
And
You know?
there's a book that has that's laying on one of the chairs that has had several pages ripped out of it.
What's the rest of the book about?
The rest of the book is about the wildlife on Castroval. It's authored by a panel of scientists, the third of which is Dr. Zenka.
Okay. With a 17 plus 11, that is 28 on my computer.
Yeah, you're able to realize that in the back of the computer there has been an additional modem placed that it seems to be trying to run recovery on the computer.
Can I help it in any way?
Um,
Can I use men to kind of help with the computer?
yeah, you could mend the computer a little bit.
Cool. I do that.
Alrighty. Real quick, looking at this photo, everyone tell me where you're standing.
By the computer.
Using the four chairs as reference. So Santi would be at the fourth chair.
What photo?
Yeah.
Sharing.
Picture.
Sorry, let me reshare it.
Sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring.
Share that shit, man.
There you go. So you've got the fourth chair back here by the computer is where Santi is. Where's everybody else?
Um,
The Yusoki is in the hallway, still shaking from the caffeine.
I'll say that I'm by that the white pile of boxes there on the right hand side. But having a
pile.
second picture.
your chair,
Right
too.
here.
Yeah, your chair too.
Can't see where your mouse is.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you guys can see my mouse right here. Oh, well, damn. Okay, so white pile of boxes by chair 2. Radicama.
Right outside the photo. I'm probably off to the side of chair 3.
Okay. The blue chair in the back.
Yeah.
Okay, and Makara.
Imagine the books around there somewhere.
I will be going through the notebooks, seeing if there's like what has been touched, has one been touched, like top left corner, what you see there.
Okay, the ones up on the shelf, the pink and the blue.
Yeah, I'd be going through those.
The best for chair 1.
Okay, Radicama and Saison, make a perception check.
Oh God. My worst skill.
A 20 total.
Not bad.
I have a +1.
I know.
Could be much worse. I know, right? Usually it is.
A nat 1.
Like that.
So you could have done that.
So I have a 2. I have a 2.
Okay. So, Radicama, you hear something like that sounds like paper shuffling behind you.
Who does? Me or him?
You do.
Why would I hear anything?
He doesn't
deaf.
hear shit.
I'm deaf.
He's paying attention to the computer too hard.
Okay. Okay. My immediate reaction then is to whirl around and draw the grenade launcher and point at the person from my hip and be like, point it at the person away from my hip and be like, who goes there?
Okay, as you turn around and do that, you are met with a cabinet. Like it's not coming from the door; it's coming from like directly behind you. If I assume you're looking at the blue chair, so there's that tall white cabinet there,
Mm-hmm.
and you get no response.
Okay. I immediately tell everyone in the room. Something's in this I think there's something in this cabinet.
I'm gonna keep on my nat 1 there and just keep on the computer. I'm like,
I would actually be right next to that.
It was
Actually, I would be sitting right next to that cabinet.
Oh, do you want to roll perception on that as well?
Sure. 17.
Okay. You are also able to hear that there is definitely something going on in that cabinet.
Can I motion for Radicama to take one door and head the other door?
Okay.
That's 2 doors.
Most cabinets do. Yeah. Look, I did in the picture.
And then I count down. Open the doors.
All right. When you guys open the door, this like college age girl comes running out. I've shared a image of her, and she is like wielding a fire extinguisher.
She's coming out of the cabinet.
Yeah, she's come out of the cabinet.
okay, now that somebody's coming out of the cabinet, I'll turn around.
Hey, Radicama, roll a reflex because I assume you're on the side of Santi.
Yeah. That's a 15.
With 15, you are able to stop her before she smashes the fire hydrant into his head.
Kind of one hand, kind of grab it and kind of go.
Whoa, lady, calm down.
Who the fuck are you guys?
We're looking for the professor who works in this room. Who are you?
I am Dulia. I'm his research assistant.
Hmm.
Well,
Why are you looking for Dr. Zenka?
why are you hiding in a cabinet?
Well, it's obvious somebody tossed the room.
Yeah, we're looking at her right now.
No, you dumbass.
Wouldn't have to.
Pretty sure I'm looking at them.
Really?
We just got here. You've been hiding in the room before we got here.
Exactly.
Yeah, I heard you coming down the hallway.
Then why would be...
Why would we come back?
Yeah, exactly. God.
They
Did you, like-
always come back.
In what? Movies?
They mostly come at night.
Oh! Corva, do you mind?
Handle this.
Okay, I'm going to make a. I don't know. I'm gonna try and calm her down, but I'm not really sure what I would use there.
Use your pretty face. Use your
It's
sex appeal.
like charisma stick, I guess. I don't know. Just charisma.
Yeah.
Okay.
Be sexy.
So that's 13 total.
What?
So I'm going to go with the words "be sexy" that I heard someone say,
Me.
And your idea is to try and flirt with her, which is
So-
not.
Okay, so for a charisma check, my bonus plus my roll. Is that okay?
Well, would it be charisma, or would it be diplomacy? Yeah, blah blah blah.
I was trying to reason with her. Could be diplomacy
Yeah,
instead.
that'd be diplomacy,
Yeah, you can roll diplomacy.
Okay.
Much better.
So much better. Still flirt though. Sexy time.
Not by much.
Still better. I guess some skill points onto that. So 9 versus charisma 4. Which is bonus. So skill check.
Did we get a roll number there?
Oh yeah, that's 17.
Yeah.
All right, with the 17, she. What is it you say to her?
Hey, don't worry. We're worried about the doctor too. We just came to see how his research is coming along, and it turns out he's not here. And looks like some serious shit happened. Are you okay? Only probably more sophisticated than that. But anyway.
And more charming. in a
She
British
loo-
accent.
Hey, bitch, you okay?
Yeah, she looks at you and she's like,
Hey.
"Who sent you to look at the doctor's research?"
Not the doctor, not the research. We just want to check on the doctor. Heard he hadn't been in for a while. Make sure everything was okay.
Still, who sent you?
Vines?
Fines. Yep. We don't know.
Somebody.
Did you say Vines?
Isn't that what his name was?
Yes.
Yes.
It was Mr. Vines.
Heinz, the ketchup dude.
Hines?
I just shared with you guys Vine's symbol, by the way,
Yeah.
because I realized I hadn't done that, so it's on the Google Drive.
Okay.
I'll screen share it real quick.
Hmm.
Should somebody
Just
else
so you
point it
know.
out, or should I point it out?
What the?
What?
Let's just ignore it, and somebody will notice it later, and it'll be funny.
I'm not sure what you're referring to.
Here, I drew a quick version of what you drew.
All right, let me get back to the
Oh.
video feed.
I see.
Yeah.
I see.
I kind of thought you were going with that, Michael.
Yeah. That's what
Well,
that's what kind of salt to you.
okay. Whatever. That's Vine's symbol. And she looks at you. You guys are the research assistants that Vine was supposed to send us.
Yes.
Something along those lines. Yeah, supposed to help out.
What?
Certainly.
We're very specialized.
In what?
Structural integrity.
He is. As you can see, we all have our special skills. He's our architect / demolitions expert.
Demolitions aren't usually necessary.
I'm not sure that would reassure her.
The demolitions are secondary. That's a hobby.
Oh,
Just
sorry.
pointing out the guy that's hacking the computers make her feel better.
First of all, I'm a computer hacker, as you can tell. I'm a person of science and computers.
The fact that we knew his name, though, should be enough, since he's,
Yeah.
like, hiding. Unless there's, like, some supervillain side of things. Unless we are on the supervillain side of things. This is kind of iffy.
No.
We probably
This is
are.
very
We're all
goofy.
outlaws, so we might be.
I'm not.
Oh, sorry. One
He's
person
the
is not an outlaw.
respectable one of the group.
The only one person not an outlaw here.
I have a
Are you
legitimate
serious?
job. Thank you very much.
Well, I guess that you as an assassin, it depends on which side of the log you really lay on, or operative. Michael's character.
Okay, yeah. I got confused who you're talking to there.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
not
not
sure
sure
what my
if they-
history was.
Well, it depends on what
Military
planet
one.
you're on.
Exactly.
Anywho, Dahlia will slump into that blue chair.
What's her name?
Dahlia.
Okay,
Uh,
Dahlia.
I shared it with you. It's spelled Duilya.
So,
Back in the spelling.
Miss Dahlia, tell us, when's the last time you saw the doctor?
Well, I saw him like 3 days ago, but that's because I was out at his research station.
Where would that be?
He's out in the protected lands. He's doing government-funded research on a species out there.
Wait, is that the same protected lands that environmentalists are kind of protesting on to save?
Yeah, the environmentalists have a hell of a problem out there with the miners, but they don't have any beef with us because we're doing research on the animals' behavioral patterns.
Understood. So why is he out there?
And as I said, he's looking into all of the different species in the area. We're focusing our research on one less known one. They used to be independent creatures. They didn't have a community aspect, and over the past few decades, they've grown into almost a elephant-like community.
Huh. Well, do you know what was on the computer before whatever happened here? I can see.
The doctor has several research projects that he's worked on, and quite a few of them aren't published yet. What I was trying to do is figure out what files were corrupted and what files were attempted to be completely destroyed.
Was that your modem right there in the back of the computer?
Yeah, that's my recovery file. I
help-
figured if I could copy the hard drive, I could take it with me, and he could help me determine what's been destroyed.
Yeah, I did a little few tweaks on it, and I made it more effective.
Wait, and mechanics have like stuff for recovering computers, don't they?
Yeah, we can do a little bit.
Okay, Mikara's gonna go fetch Chibs.
Do it.
Oh, God.
All right, so as you walk out of the room, Chips is still just sitting there happily up against the wall, like halfway dancing by himself.
Wait, is he doing the Snoopy dance?
The Scooby dance?
Snoopy.
Oh, the Snoopy dance. Yeah, it's akin to that. He just can't stop moving his feet.
All right, I'm gonna like drag him back in if he's not like willing to stop dancing.
He looks at you as you come out the door, and he's like, "Hey, Mikara, what's up? I heard some commotion."
Yeah, it's long story. Basically, there's a computer. Can you recover some data off of it?
Hey, computers! I love computers. He picks up, like, brings his arm up to his chest and starts fiddling with his hacker kit, and walks into the room. Right by you guys, stops and looks up and goes, "Hi! I guess you're the one who needs computer help." Looks around the room. "Did you try turning it off and back on again?"
Damn it, Chibs, not now.
Yes, we need more of a recovery aspect, not a technical joke.
He goes over
Problem
and
solver.
tries to pull it up, and he goes, "You know it's password protected, right?" Dahlia will feed him the password, which he puts in, and gains access, and he starts hacking along. That'll take him a little bit. Oh, that's a beautiful roll. 27.
Nice.
So, anything you guys want to ask her while Chibs goes about hacking this computer, taking the side covers off, and uh, even down to soldering some connections back on?
Is there anything specifically that people would want from Dr. Zenka's research?
His big project right now is the one we're researching, which is the Kasarix recent change into like working as a group versus independently.
That's
What are Kasarix?
Hmm?
What are the Kasarix?
The Kasarix are out of the First Contact book. Let's see if it gives a good description here. They are large, viney creatures.
Vines.
Plant creatures.
Yes.
Ah.
But that doesn't explain why people would want to stop and know about the research, though. Why would they turn over all his? What was that?
How long? Go ahead.
So would that be flora or fauna?
Ah,
I'm not sure, to be honest.
Flana.
Flan?
Flan. Flan. Flania. Flan.
They have feeling tendrils and leaf-like sails on their back. They evolve on Castroval as mindless, mobile plants, sprouted seeding within corpses. In recent decades, however, the plants have begun hunting in packs, fraternally adopting their competitors' strengths. Some suspect the Kasark developed this ability after exposure to psychic fallout from the now concluded war between the Lashunta and the Four Mains.
God damn it. And I look at Cezanne and be like, well, people did this.
you're only looking at me. What about Bakara there?
He's an android.
But he didn't know that. He looks like a
He
Shunta.
does know that he's an android.
It's kind of
I think.
obvious.
I know that.
First of all, Mr. Radakama, if we're gonna start blaming each other for what our people did, I have a long list of stuff for you.
Oh, by the way, did I mention that she is an elf?
Whoa! Back up! Whoa! Okay, I now noticed that. Wait,
No, that part was skipped.
you're an elf?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this
Yeah.
was traditionally our world.
But elves are so rare.
Not really.
Yeah, if you read the book.
Not on Castrova.
Not on Castro, they're pretty common.
Okay.
Yeah.
Castrova was the world they left to.
Yeah, I thought that. Oh, never mind. Never mind.
Now, a human that is the shit, what's the name of that culture? Icelandic. That's rare as shit.
Okay. Never mind.
Icelandic Empire humans, that's rare as shit.
Okay. Well, anyway. Yes.
Yeah, I guess you notice this, like, as she, like, sweeps her hair behind her ears and the large, pointed ears come out.
Okay. But yeah. Back to Rakama. So, stop blaming me for stuff. I won't blame me for anything.
Whoa, guys. We're on the same team here.
Yeah, she'll look at you a little odd again, still trying to figure out if she should trust you or not. And she's like, so what did Vines tell you you were going to be doing?
Meeting this guy.
That's about it.
I thought he said like he lost contact with him, so he's sending us to go and see what
Talk to
happened.
Yeah, that's the point.
Talk to him.
Yeah.
That was literally.
Yeah. Our remote lab doesn't really have access to the networks at all. We didn't want to lay the groundwork, and really we just got too lazy to actually put the satellite up.
I would explain things.
Mm-hmm.
Make it more secure though.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, Zinka prefers it that way. His research is well sought after, and people can't hack in. Plus, it allows him to devote the time he's there to being on his research and not spending it answering emails.
I guess it makes sense. Is the repairing done to the hard drive?
You look over to Chibs and
He's playing solid.
ask, what was said?
And he's playing solitaire.
He is, actually. He has completed the hard drive, and it's actually like sitting on top of his head.
I pick it up, and I'm gonna put it on my into the whole iPad we probably have.
As you go to do it, she like snatches it out of your hand.
I like to roll a reflex to not make her snatch it out of my hand.
All right, roll your reflex.
If I can find my D20, I'll definitely roll it. Shoot, where'd my D20 go?
It's like the
There it is.
one die you need to know where it is.
Okay, 18 plus 7 is a 25.
You do manage to like keep her from just pulling it out of your hand.
Whoa. Slow down.
She looks at you and goes, "You are not taking those files."
I wasn't. I was just gonna look at them. That's all it's happening.
Again, you are not taking those files.
Okay,
I don't know that I can trust you yet.
fine. I will give you these files, but you need to start, meeting us halfway. Understood? And I hand her the files.
Fine.
She
You
take-
hold them, and we travel with you to meet the doctor.
That too.
She looks at you and goes, "Yeah, I've got to head back out there in a couple days.
How about
I only came on a supply run."
how about sooner?
What? Fair enough.
Sooner depends on these supplies. For some reason, our shipping companies can't seem to get their crap together and get it here.
Does this have anything to do with the stuff we just delivered?
Yeah. I think we just brought it over.
Would what?
Was it the chemistry and biolab shipments?
Look, long story short, we had to bring stuff over here, and we just dropped off a shipment to the bio building a couple doors down. Might that have had anything to do with it?
And chemistry.
I highly doubt he had anything to do with the chemistry, though.
She looks at you and she goes, "All cryo stuff?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, that's the shit I've been waiting on.
Let's go get it and let's go.
She goes, "It's still going to take them a couple days. They've got to get it out of the containments and into transportable vessels."
Well, that's a problem for us because we have no place to stay.
How did you get it?
What?
Wait, then how did you get the stuff transported here?
We kind of were offered a job for free.
Temporarily contracted.
Yes, we were contracted.
Temporarily.
We were contracted.
Well, our keys are only being held until we return the trucks.
Oh, okay.
We have to pay to lift off. If we return the trucks, we can stay on the ship,
Okay, that makes okay. That's
as I understand it.
okay.
Yes,
that's
you
good.
could. She looks at you and she's like, "So where are you guys going to be staying?"
The outside of the city in the shipping port,
Okay.
and I describe my ship. That's the one up. Her name's Vivian. That's where we'll be staying.
All right. She looks at you and she's like, "I'll go down and talk to the doctors down in receiving and see if they can get me some equipment better. Do you guys have ground transportation?"
No, no.
We were supposed to
No.
return the. Wait. Were we supposed to return the trucks?
Yes.
Yeah, back to our ship. We do have transportation. Until then, not really.
No, we don't have. I don't have any.
No, you don't have after you return the trucks.
Yeah. Oh, does anyone here sell what's called holocycles? I think they're called.
Yeah, you can get those, but with where we're going, you're going to want something a little more protected.
We're going. We don't need roads. You don't have the grid. You don't have the grid out to the city, man. You can't ride your light cycle out to the grid.
Ha 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 ha.
So can we
I
just like
guess
keep
that
the
means
trucks
you
until then?
guys are going to have to ride with me.
I guess so. I qu-
Joy.
I quick scan the hard drive when she's not looking.
Doesn't it need power?
It doesn't say it needs power.
I would imagine it does.
I would imagine it needs power.
Okay.
You're just gonna read the electric signals on the discs.
001100.
Gonna use your antennas for that.
Sure, sure.
Just light them up, and it's like what are those things called? Where it's got the two rabbit ears and it's got the electricity going between them.
Oh, I know what you're talking about, but I can't remember the name of it.
You just like stick his finger in an outlet, and it becomes one of those.
It's a Jacob's ladder.
Jacob's
There you
ladder.
There we go. Anyway, I guess we should return the trucks, guys.
Pick up ladder. There's another one too.
Are we given a time constraint on that, or can we just like?
No, they just said they would
Return them
hold your
later.
keys until the trucks are returned.
Yeah, but I'd rather sooner than later.
It'll be fine. But do remember though that transporting. Well, I guess we're riding with her when she transports it back out to the dig site or whatever.
Yeah.
The site.
Yeah, you guys are definitely. So she sets it up with you that she'll pick you up at your ship because you can't get back into the city. And tomorrow she'll stop in. She also says she'll bring some funding. Depending on how big your ship is, you may be able to fly to a nearby drop zone.
Okay. Cool.
Can I ask her what it is exactly that she does for Dr. Zenka? Just as a research assistant.
She is the top research assistant for him working on her PhD project.
Grad student.
Her,
Congrats,
yeah,
Jim.
her master's program. She's been working with him for 3 years now. All of her master's has been done under his research. She currently runs most of the lab that's at the university for him when he's in the field.
Okay. Can I ask her what her thesis is?
Her thesis is currently discerning what's happened with the Kasalik. She's trying to decide, or her thesis is determining if they can reverse the effects.
Okay. And can I ask her what it's like working with Dr. Zenka or for Dr. Zenka? What's he like?
Dr. Zinka is a good-hearted old elf. He's been around for a while, and he's been doing research forever.
Holy shit! Got it.
Literally forever.
Old as shit elf. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the guy is old enough now that he has to walk with a cane.
Yeah.
He doesn't particularly care for the government system that's set up, which is why he likes being remote. He finds it a little invasive that a government was just kind of set up on the planet. But as far as he's concerned, as long as they continue to allow for these protected lands to encompass most of the planet, he doesn't have an issue.
Okay. Is there anyone that she could think of that would actually want to hurt the doctor? Because, I mean, it seemed like there was some violence took place in the room, even if it was only violence against books.
As she says, she's a little confused because his research isn't like worth enough to toss right now. He's the only one doing any of that research, and it just doesn't make sense to her that they tossed it. She knows that he has several projects that she's not privy to, and that he's been doing some amount of work for Vines. And the way that she says Vines, somebody roll a sense motive.
Somebody other than the android.
Damn it, I need D6.
19 plus 0 is 19.
I'm an android,
Alright.
and I can do better than that.
22.
You got a 22 on it?
Yeah.
All right. You are able to tell that she has when she says working for Vines, it is dripping with poison necessarily.
She really doesn't like vines.
Oh,
Can I press her on that?
Yeah. What do you want to ask her about it?
Just say you don't seem to like you don't seem to like the fact that he was working for Vines very much. Why is that?
Vines is an interesting character to work for.
he's an asshole.
And I tell her, don't pull any punches. I don't like him much either.
No, I said that. No, I said that out loud, like in character. Like he's an asshole. We met
Yeah,
him.
I know, but I was telling her.
Oh.
He took your tent for a little bit. You don't like him at all.
He took your tent.
For a bit, he did have me beat up in the back of a bar.
He took my ship.
Yeah. He had me poisoned.
The Yosoki just turns around and goes, he just picked me up out of a junkyard and promised me good shit.
I'm not sure what happened to me. I was just like there and then somewhere else.
You were kidnapped.
Not quite sure what method, but yes.
She looks at you guys and goes, how long have you been working for Vines?
A day. Literally a
36
day.
hours.
A day. Literally a day. It's my first day. I'm new here. We're all new here.
Yes.
She raises an eyebrow at you and she goes, oh God, you don't know the half of it.
How bad is it?
Yes. Tell us.
Vines will follow through on everything he promises to the people that work for him.
What's he promised us?
Nothing except riches.
He promised you guys to make it to this Glorian temple. Anything
What
that
did he
he...
say after we got there?
Oh, what is he paying you after you get there?
No, what did he say about us after us getting there?
He hasn't. He said that there's plenty of art that you could take and sell, that the architecture would be marvelous for you to behold. Basically, that's hinted at the fact that you're going to need a better ship to get there.
Yep. Vivian, Mark. Who knows?
How about we get one that's not a Vivian?
Whoa!
I second this vote.
Shut your mouth. Shut your goddamn mouth.
I think this vote. A ship in after a woman's bad luck.
Wait, we can go get that kid to design a ship.
I did keep his card. But no. Fine. We won't number Vivian. It'll be the Mark 1 of something else.
I hear he has a heck of a voice too.
Ha ha!
What?
Eduardo, Ed Sheeran. Ah, ha, ha,
Oh,
ha, ha.
God, right. Oh,
Hold
boy.
Anyway, she looks at you and she's like, so he'll come through with anything
Ed Sheeran.
that he offers to give you. But his methodology can be questioned. He is very honest, at least by what I've seen, that he doesn't care how you come to the conclusion, just that you get there. But he tends to hire people that'll take it however they can.
So I'm hearing like chaotic good alignment here.
We're desperate.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm okay with this.
So he doesn't care if I burn 1,000 worlds in my quest.
Did you say that out
results
loud?
are all- She looks
What?
at you and she goes,
No. I'm joking about. I didn't actually say that out loud. Like, I didn't say me. Okay, or say, if I did say it out loud, I didn't say me. I said, so he doesn't care if people will, like, literally burn a world to get what they want. As long as they do what he wants them to.
pretty much by what I've seen.
That is concerning.
Yes.
The last group he sent to us were supposed to be there to protect the laboratory, the field laboratory.
And what did they do?
They did pretty good for a while. They were there to protect the construction team that built the lab. And then shortly after it was finished, the construction team left and they up and disappeared. Took all of the equipment that was left behind and are just gone.
Yay.
That's not good.
I knew we couldn't trust him.
It didn't seem to be anything of Vine's. Dr. Zenka contacted him to find out where they went, and he said that he hadn't heard from them since the construction team left. Again, the satellites were never put up. We needed another team to come in for that. And Vine sent us out a replacement crew
And what happened with
for
them?
protection. And we still have one of them out of the
What
three.
happened to the rest? They quit?
It seems that the group that was sent to us was more of the ruthless mercenary type. One of them was killed because he didn't listen, got drunk, and wandered off of the complex and ran into a sounds in these names.
Lashunta.
No, into the vine creatures, the
Oh,
Kasaliks,
Kasalik.
and ran into a Kasalik. We found him sprouting sprouting new life of another one.
Okay.
The second guy was his brother, and he disappeared onto what we assume was a mission to find the creature that killed his brother, and has never returned.
So what you're saying is these Kasaliks are dangerous. Seems like it.
When they're full grown,
My character needs
I don't know anyone that would want to mess with them.
dictation.
That's not good to hear. Okay, well, I guess we should probably get out of this wrecked room because it's not a good place to stay. In case, security
Yes, I'll
comes
have
around.
Well, I've got to go file this as a report that there was a break-in. Hopefully security can find me some information on it.
Okay. Is there anything else?
And can I ask her what she's doing after she files the report?
Drinks? Ah, yeah! There you go, Corva.
She looks at you and she goes, well, after I go file the security report, being as you were patiently wanting to leave tomorrow, I guess I'm going to go down and beg the shipping department to get my truck ready.
Come on, Corva.
Well,
So,
after that, want to get some drinks?
So I'm gonna talk to Corva, psychic thing, and say, okay, you can probably score some points with her if you get that done before she finishes filing the report. Let's go.
Okay.
And speed things up by getting Corvo to work his magic somewhere else.
I'll help you out, Corva. I give her a psychic thing like, hey, Corva's a pretty cool guy. You should totally hang out with him sometime.
I don't think that would be helping.
I know. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't actually do that.
No, she very much glares at you.
I'm just kidding. I wouldn't actually do that. No, I'd be like, hey man, he's a cool guy. You should totally hang out with him, get some drinks. He's very handsome. No, obviously I'm kidding, but no, Corva.
Okay. Well, I guess we asked if we can help her with the trucks then.
Yeah.
She goes, you can go down to shipping and receiving. It sounds like you guys have been there today. Did you at least make a good impression?
Oh yeah, totally. Yes. I
Radicom
helped
kind
them
of
load stuff. I help them move packages. Oh, yeah, they
Yeah.
love us. No problem.
You did kind of save them a lot of time. I mean,
I did, yes. No
He
problem.
looks at you and goes, "Well, then the supervisor's name is Doctor."
The doctor supervising loading docks?
Because it's live specimens, they do have a doctor down there.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Let me get a name for her.
Really hope it's not the best. Doctor Redacted.
just redacted the name. There we go. Problem solved.
Doctor Redacted.
Uh,
Like, oh yeah, I know
Laura.
Doctor
I
Redacted.
guess I don't have to like write redacted. I can just like redact the name. There you go.
it is Doctor Wormfall,
Wait, what species is she?
Dwarven.
Ooh.
Oh. Ooh, okay.
Ladies.
Hey, I respect the dwarves a lot.
How is that an insult? What?
Hey, I just said I respect the dwarves a lot.
Yeah, they do have some wonderful architecture.
What architecture? They build shit like crazy, man. They build some really impressive weaponry too. Really impressive beards. So I can grow.
All right, so you guys are going to head down to shipping and receiving.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as you get down there, I guess you're going to come down from the inside instead of the outside of the building. You find yourself in an elaborate underground tunnel system between all the biology buildings. And as you come into the hallway, there's a group of Yosoki moving a box along, and they recognize you because you helped them unload it from the truck earlier. So they'll come up to you and they'll be like, "Hey, where are you guys headed to?"
We're looking for Dr. Wormfall. We need to talk to her about getting our friend's vehicle back. Correct?
They look at you and they're like, "Oh, well, can't say she's in a good mood today."
Hmm. Oh, why is that?
Well, of course, you guys managed to get the shipment in after for 2 days we've been trying to get it brought in, and we were highly worried that it wasn't going to be in good condition. But it seems that she's still having problems now because the airport is trying to charge her for a 2-day holding fee.
Oh.
Is it Agaton?
Can we maybe try and sort that out with the airport?
You could try. Have you managed to build any rapport with the guys down there?
Okay, let's try to find a different plan.
Yeah.
Well, there's nothing a few set explosives can't maybe change someone's mind.
Yeah, terrorist. Like, you used to be a nobody, now you're a terrorist.
It's called persuasion, damn it.
Corva, show him how it's done.
What?
Seduce the guy, and...
But who am I telling what to?
I mean, you're basically, Santi is suggesting you go back to the guy with the PDA, who is the airport manager, and try and seduce him so he'll remove.
Like, oh, did I say that's the university? I meant Abadar Corp. Yeah. It's really the ones paying our fee.
Oh yeah, that's even worse.
Yeah.
They'll be like,
Yeah.
we have no contract with them. You should kill them
I
on
was going to
site.
say, you would have like a 25-page contract that says that.
Yeah.
Wait, What if we just get a big stack of files, right, and just put random stuff on them saying this is our contract?
Yeah, we already told him we were transporting it to the university.
I know, I know. So what can we do to get these
Um,
guys with the fees?
we try and earn the money. And by earn the money, I mean steal shit and spend it for the money.
Oh wait, I might have some stuff to sell from the spaceship. It's not gonna be a lot of money, but some money.
Well, we have to pay departure fees too, of course. Yeah.
Yes. Departure fees.
Hmm.
Well, what would they do if we didn't pay the departure fees?
Shoot us out of the sky?
Do they have weaponry that we noticed?
This is a
more
planet.
Probably more likely there's some kind of like lock on the landing gear.
Landing gear.
We can't actually physically leave.
Hmm.
It's a giant electromagnet under the ship holding it down.
There we go. That works.
That's the simplest.
Yeah, hardest to disrupt too.
Not that hard.
Anything else I can anything else I can fix the magnet? Anything else I can fix the explosives? I mean, come on now. Giant electromagnet buried under the ground. I can't really fix that very well.
Got the power to it.
Yeah, but then I have to find the exact power source. I'm not gonna fuck up a bunch of other stuff.
We got engineers.
Haha.
We do have a mechanic.
Yep. And
On the airfield, take off anyway.
anyway, so how are we gonna do this? How are we gonna?
Right.
Take off in the confusion.
I mean, I'd suggest starting with talking to the doctor.
Yeah, let's do that.
The DM suggestions are usually the good way to go.
We go see Dr. Juan.
Lost him.
All right.
Warm
See-
fall.
One fall.
So you get back over to where your truck was unloaded, and it's been pulled out of the garage and is sitting in the parking lot behind the building. There's a bunch of research vehicles of various types on either side of it, and the mechanic that's working on one beside you, beside your truck, looks up as you approach. Hey, how can I help you guys?
Yeah, we're looking for Dr. Wormfall.
The good doctor should be in her office around the corner.
Thank you very much.
I think she's in a little better mood than she was before, but I think that's about to change.
Why?
Well, I just got a call from Dr. Zinka's lab that their truck needed to be repaired before tomorrow.
Oh. Wait, just now?
Yeah, his research assistant, Dahlia, called in.
Okay.
Oh,
I took the call.
Oh, wait. We can help.
well, as I say, didn't Dahlia. For a moment there, I was along the lines of, "Isn't Dahlia with us? Who the hell called?" But that's okay.
All right.
Dahlia. Okay.
I got an
she's,
idea.
she's reporting the
She
incident.
was leaving that to
Yeah,
us.
Dahlia was on her way to security, probably made the call on her way.
Let's go see Dr. Wormfall. Then we'll offer to help her because we have me and Cody know how to do engineering, and I have mending. We can do both things. Bam.
Can I ask the mechanic if there's anything we could do to improve Dr. Wormfall's mood?
Well,
Beer.
he pulls out a can of something and stuffs the content into one of his cheek pouches. Well, she likes beer,
That's.
not while she's working.
Where can we find a nice
I
bottle
know
of?
she. Go ahead.
A nice bottle of like she won't drink it, but we can get her a nice bottle of something.
Yeah. Of course, right now she's trying to deal with that stupid airfield.
So if we can take care of the problem with the airfield,
And the truck.
that's not going to be easy though.
Yeah, if there was only some way to see their shipping records to know if someone could tell her what time that shipment came in.
Oh, Oh, there's a way. All right.
Hey, didn't we already look at that?
Yeah.
It had just come in.
Yeah.
Didn't you, Cezanne, look at that when you were talking to the guy at the airfield? It had just come in, but the shipping company didn't have enough drivers.
Yes. I did.
There you go.
Well, if you could tell her any information about the invoice on that thing, the one we got was missing half the information.
Oh, I can definitely talk to her about that. I'll go to her right now.
Okay. So you guys go around the corner, and there's a door there that says Office of Shipping and Receiving Management.
I knock.
You hear this booming voice yell at you. If you're not someone from the airfield who's going to get rid of this ridiculous overcharge, I don't want to see you.
I come in.
We can fix it, however. So,
Yeah.
question. Since he's saying 2-day holding fee, I'm assuming the situation is that the airfield is saying the shipment came in 2 days ago and no one picked it up. We're charging her for that when it actually just came in today, and not that we try to charge the university for our landing fees. Is that correct?
Yes. What they're trying to say right now, you guys paid for your landing fees by delivering the package.
Okay. I was going to make sure
Yeah.
where I was coming from with this. For when I,
So I
No,
go.
I'm not that much of a jerk to make you guys have to solve your own problem again.
Okay, get the box out. We're gonna put more ice on it. All right. Anyway.
again, I think we have to solve our own problem against the landing field. I'm just going to shoot the guy this time.
Yeah.
Where's the bombs everywhere? Anywho,
I explicit for a reason.
Anyway.
All right, so Sandy, you just go through the door.
Crazy. They're like, so, Dr. Warmfall, I hear we have a problem. You have a problem we might be able to help you with.
I know what.
Something about shipping fees.
Okay, you go through the door, and Corvo comes after you with the speech.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks, Corvo. You explain then.
So, Dr. Warmfall, hey, you're having a problem with the that awful airfield. Something about some overcharges on shipping fees. We might be able to help you with that.
She turns around in her chair, and she has a look that could kill you. And she's like, "You don't look like you work for the airfield."
We don't, but we have some useful information for you.
We're the ones who delivered the package for you.
Go on, Faison, tell us.
Okay. Well, they apparently didn't have your. They had your shipment 2 days ago, but they had no drivers.
No, not 2 days ago. Today.
No, sorry, they had today. They had no drivers.
What do you mean today?
They received it today. They did not receive it 2 days ago. I saw the file myself.
We never did get that guy's name.
Shit. Do you have a name tag?
Roll recall.
I mean,
Yeah, that's a recall. A 15.
Anybody else? Wait, is your recall just for computer data?
No. This is a general thing. It's a rule, like basically for the question. It's in the back. It's like a 0 for like really easy things, a 5 for easier things, and stuff like that.
Okay. Does anybody else want to roll?
If I
Sure.
if I add my intelligence check to it, it's a 19.
Need a good name here.
so are we adding intelligence bonuses to this, or?
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess so.
19 then.
Okay, so 10.
10.
19.
All right, so we'll go with assist on that.
So it's a 23. It's really not that hard of a question. I don't know why we.
Well, he wasn't wearing a name tag.
Oh, okay.
But my recall is you might have gleaned it from his PDA.
Oh, okay.
That's like a username or something.
Okay.
I'm just trying to pick a species that'll work for him. His name was Stellar.
A stellar.
Stellar Kraharis.
He's a Muslim. I'm just kidding.
Oh, you're being judgmental now, Santi.
Oh, I'm just kidding. No. I'm just kidding. Calories?
Muslim.
Mm-hmm.
Lambs.
Wait, he's working at an airfield?
She sits up in her chair a little bit and goes, "Oh, really now? And how did you get access to his file?"
Over his shoulder.
Well, when he hired us to bring in
Okay.
this shipment.
Yeah, that's what basically I was gonna say. Like he made us. We had to get landing fees, and we had no money, so we had to do a shipment for ourselves. So he had to give us the information, and I saw it while he was going through his information.
He also attempted to charge us an exorbitant fee. The landing fee.
1,000 credits.
She looks at you and goes, "Really? 1,000 credits? What did you land? A Freightliner?"
Oh, a small ship.
Explorer.
Ah. You see her eyes get a little big. That explains it.
What? What's wrong with Explorer?
No. His fee for our delivery is 2 days holding in their warehouse. Apparently they had it hooked up to cryogenics for 2 days to keep it cold. And they charge 300 credits a day for that.
Mm.
That would cover your landing fee.
He said he was going to waive the landing fee if we delivered it.
Yes.
Hmm.
He said he was going to straight out waive it, not charge you.
Yes, that's what he said. Never said he'd charge you.
So, out of curiosity,
This man is a crook and a liar.
where were you gentlemen headed?
We're actually going. We're research assistants with Dr. Zenkar.
Dr. Zenka got new research assistants?
Well, we're more of a Corva.
Well, he needed some items moved and just some construction done out there at his base camp. Some of the satellite dish never got set up, but we're here to take care of that.
Utilitarian assistant.
But unfortunately, when we got here, it turns out he's already out in the field. It was this big mix-up. However, his research assistant was here, and she was very helpful. We're going to actually go out there with her in the next couple of days and get it taken care of.
Yep.
She looks at you and she goes, "You're going to set up his satellite dish?"
That was the plan.
We have a very competent engineer. Oh, Chibs.
He's been sitting in the corner of the room. She has some like research equipment that's over there that was brought in for repairs from various stations around the planet, and he has been just like tinkering with them since he walked in. He looks over at you. He's got on like one of those set of glasses that has like 14 magnifiers going down. And he's got a soldering gun in one hand and a pair of tweezers in the other.
Oh, there's more.
Yes, I don't like to brag, but this man right here is a very, very competent engineer.
Well,
And I'm very
now
good.
that she sees him in the corner, and she's like, "What are you doing? That's a $400,000 piece of equipment. Do you even know what you're doing?" And he solders on the last lead and clicks a button, and powers up.
We got lucky.
She goes, "Well, it's one thing if you have a competent engineer. It's another thing if you can convince stubborn old Zenka to put that damn satellite up."
Oh, don't worry. Corva can take care of that.
Well, from what I understand, our employer is paying him to be in communication when necessary. This is kind of preventing that. So we're going to try to talk him into it. But regardless, we got to at least go out there and try.
Exactly.
You at least talk to him.
Well, Santi, is there any way you can write code?
What?
Like, do you have the ability to duplicate the files that you've read?
I'm assuming I can, with some kind of check.
Anybody have any suggestion towards that?
Uh,
Computers? If it's
Did
computer,
somebody just hack the airfield?
I mean, so do you mean like physical duplication of like written information, or do you mean like a computer file?
Either way.
Okay.
I'm-
Written communication, I would say, is probably essentially an intelligence check for remembering it.
I got this.
I would guess.
Okay.
To get a digital copy of it, I would say it's pretty much along the lines of
Now, if you're forging a signature, I would say sleight of hand or something like that. I don't know, some kind of skill.
professional.
Okay, or profession outlaw, I guess. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead with an intelligence check.
Okay. Come on. Okay. A 17 plus a 4 is a 21.
Okay. She asked you if you could duplicate for her kind of what the shipping details you saw on the PDA were.
Okay, I use my psychic hand to help me like write stuff down, so that way we're doing double work.
Okay, while she does that, she goes, so I'm assuming that you did not come all the way down here just to tell me that you knew that the shipment was wrong. What is it you want?
Well, it's actually about or it's about visiting the good doctor, as you mentioned earlier. His assistant said that there was an issue with her truck being ready to go out there. We're hoping
Yes.
to discuss that with you.
Yeah, Zenka and her seem to have done a number on the truck this time. I think
Oh,
they got a little too close to their research subject.
how extensive is the damage then?
It's not really extensive, it's just painful. These things secrete acid, and it seems to have eaten through most of the hosing on the engine.
Ugh.
Oh, that's easy to repair. Hoses? I can repair those easily. Mend.
Run over one then?
Come again?
To have done damage to the engine, to the hoses of the engine bay, and they secrete acid. Well, then you run over one?
Well, I mean, by what I understand, I'm not a part of Zinka's research, and honestly, anymore, I don't really get into it. I just do the shipping and receiving end of the science. But by what I understand, these things can like dissolve down into the ground and just lay out, and they probably ran over the extremities of one.
Huh.
But yeah, I think I can repair that. The hoses are really easy to repair for me. All I have to do is touch them.
So, floating plant squid creatures with acid blood.
Wait, what?
This sounds like fun.
So, floating plant squid creatures with acid blood.
They're not floating.
They float from place to, he literally said they float from place to place.
Oh, do they?
Hold on. I got you. I can show you a picture of them.
Float. He said they're airborne.
No, they're not airborne.
What? He said they were.
Hold on. I got you. All right. This is what they look like.
Oh, that's delightful. No.
That's a full-grown one, and actually, its CR is not that bad.
Oh, dude, yeah, I can definitely freaking repair it because only does 1d4 damage of acid. My bending does the same amount of healing.
Yeah, she's like, well, that takes care of part of the issue. Although the mechanics, by what I understand, should almost be done with her truck. The other issue is getting all of her supplies pulled together. I haven't even had time to do anything with the biological supplies they need.
You have a power loader.
No, we
Not the
don't.
lower one from the biological loading deck.
She looks at you and she's like, well, that is our power loader over there anyway. It is all the biology uses it, but as far as it goes, the crates are where they need to go now. They just need to deal with the samples.
Fair enough.
And I could probably pull all of her stuff together in a day, but it's not scheduled to, and I'd have to find a way to pull a second mechanic to go over the truck. You know, if the acid ate through the hoses, it could be down into the engines.
Chibs?
Yeah, I was gonna say Chibs will perk up at that and be like, you know, I really like getting around engines, and it seems like me and the guy out there working on that truck could get along pretty well. So she'll look at you and she'll weigh her options and go, look, if this document gets me out of this bill, which is actually your bill, then we'll call it square. And I'll see what I can do about getting the truck loaded by tomorrow.
I would like to point out once again that said we were delivering something. We said we were involved the university, reduce the fee, and now we're trying to charge you for it instead. He never said.
Well, specifically,
He then said he would waive it actually because we didn't have the money to pay for it.
yeah, our work was to pay for that fee. But really, he's just trying to double dip.
Yes, he is. And I finish up the contract and give it to her.
Yeah, she takes it from you and reads over it and says, well enough. This should give me enough information that I should be able to call his management and take care of this.
Hopefully get him fired, too.
Yeah, I don't know about that. He's been there forever. But when I point out to his supervisors that
Fired.
our shipment hadn't come in until today, it should take care of itself.
And maybe, help us with the exiting fees as well, since he kind of tried to double dip.
And I can't promise that I'll work that magic, but there's enough to... You should be able to pick up a couple of jobs around here if you're skilled the way you are. Someone's always looking for something. And didn't you say Zenka is paying you?
Wait, what?
Who are looking.
No
I
one's...
said, didn't you say Zenka was paying you?
No.
We
No.
were contracted to assist Zinka, our mutual employer, I suppose.
She looks a little bit confused by that, and she's like, well, I didn't know Zinka was working for anyone but the university.
Let's go on, Corva.
Just some extra favors he was calling in.
Oh, well, he off to do that. The man is about as stubborn as they come.
Okay, let's,
Yeah, at this point, she's gonna, heavily give you the feeling that you should get out of her office.
Fair enough.
I'm more at the door.
Let us away.
Alright, so after you leave, Chibs is gonna go over and help the other mechanic get this truck going. They have all the parts they need now. It's just about getting down to it and putting it together. And between the two of them, it's only going to take a couple hours. Anything you guys specifically want to do during that time?
I'm gonna... Oh,
Sorry.
I like to find a place to sell my junk.
Okay. Is your junk with you or on the ship?
Damn it, motherfucker. Yes, on the ship.
Found it on the ship. Well, Let's return the trucks at some point, but we don't want to get back to the university once we return the trucks. So
Yeah,
All right, so you guys are
Wait.
just gonna kind of chill out and wait.
pretty much, yeah.
All right, so it's been about.
Unless we
Oh,
wait
go ahead.
until the trucks are, unless Dahlia's truck is ready to go, in which case we return the trucks, pick up the people who returned the trucks with the truck from the university, and then head out to the field.
Yeah.
Okay. So about 30 minutes later, Dahlia actually wanders down and around the building from the opposite side of the manager's office. You guys see her coming. Anything you want to say to her?
Say, hey, we have your truck situation pretty well in hand.
She looks at you puzzled and she's like, Wormfall worked with you guys?
Oh, yeah. Totally came to an understanding. Persuasive.
Well, it was sort of our fault in the first place, though.
Well, yes and no.
She looks at you a little puzzled and she's like, whatever. If you tell me that the truck will be ready, then all the better. I'd like to get back out to Zenka and find out why he thinks his office was tossed.
So would we.
She looks over and she goes, is your weird one helping the mechanic?
Yes.
Why?
He's very good.
It was part of the deal.
Are you sure that he knows what he's doing?
He's very good.
Should one of us look over there and confirm that he actually knows what he's doing and he's not building a monster out of this truck?
Yeah, let's go check it out, I guess.
Alright, you guys walk over as Chibs and the mechanic. Hey guys, this is Turn.
hello, Turn.
Yeah. You guys want some? And he holds out this number 10 coffee can up to you guys.
I'll take a swig. Why not?
It's a coffee can.
I'll take a swig, like I said.
And coffee.
Yeah, I'll take a swig.
You try and take a swig and fill your mouth with red leaves.
Red leaves.
It's a coffee can, not a coffee thermos.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
But yes, I'm going to go with it. You fill your mouth with red leaves. They are quite bitter tasting.
Let me roll connoisseur. What are these things? They're very bitter.
You just said that.
He looks at
What?
It's a thing for him now. It is. Oh, damn it.
Is connoisseur really something you can roll, by the way?
No.
No, I was just...
I just wanted to verify.
I'd love to do that,
You're
though.
not really sure what they are?
Fucking is old. Variety blue cheese.
But as you chew on them, they excrete a little bit of a liquid, and it is rough on the back of your tongue.
It's a little rough.
Burning means it's working. The burning means it's working!
Turn reaches into it and pulls out a little handful of it and stuffs it into one of his cheek pockets. Closes the can and asks if anyone else would want any.
No, thank you.
What does this do for you, exactly?
And he puts it away and he goes, well, it's something that supposedly they used to do on Galorian, and I kind of like it. At this point, you notice that his teeth are dyed the same color red
Wait a minute.
as the
Is
leaves.
that barbarian too?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I was about to say, can I roll intelligence check to figure out what this is?
But the juice of Sapphirus online emotion. Thoughts acquire speed.
Exact opposite.
Lips acquire stain.
Exact opposite. This is barbarian.
Stain
Chew.
becomes a warning.
Can I use
This is barbarian chew.
a
Can I
life
go into
science for
barbarian
this?
rage? Oh, sorry, there's no.
It would be more of a culture.
I don't have culture.
We've noticed.
Ah, but I'm dish.
Then you may be out of luck.
What's
Can I
this
roll and find out what this is?
Can I roll
Yeah, you can
knowledge
roll to see if you
mercenary?
know what it is.
18.
I mean, a couple-
Yeah. You are able to tell that it is barbarian Jew, or a modern version of it.
All right. I'll let him know. Do I know the effects of it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm looking to see. I can't remember if there is any
Irritable as
effect.
shit. Makes you irritable as all hell. You're not a barbarian.
Really? Then why are they so
Barbarian
chipper?
Makes you a lot more powerful. Basically, get to ignore the fatigue penalty once per day. If you're a barbarian.
Yeah.
Then why do they like it?
I don't know. They're weird.
It allows you to ignore the fatigue penalty once a day, and they're constantly moving.
Okay.
It allows this guy to work on vehicles for like an extra 3 hours
Oh,
per
so this
day.
makes,
and not
okay,
feel the
cool.
effect.
Oh, sweet. So I can go without fatigue for a bit. Awesome.
Oh, so super fucking pissy.
Why aren't they fucking pissy then?
Tolerance?
Well, you know what? I don't care. I'm gonna keep doing this. Ugh, I'm already angry.
If you're curious, Santi, for the ingredients, it is made from lime, crimson galt root leaves, and some would say horse blood.
Mmm. I taste that horse blood already. Mmm.
Its usage is it's a +1 round of rage. If a barbarian is chewing it at the time of battle, they have an hour to use it. But yeah, it's just barbarian chew, and
Okay.
it allows them to be a little more alert.
Whatever.
It has no ill effect as long as you remember to spit.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, it's just like chewing back up. So I spit it. I get it off. I token spell my teeth, clean them up.
So anyway, you guys are now looking at this motor to see how far along they've come. And between the two of them, they've replaced most of the hosing. And they're currently waiting on the oil to drain out of the engine. Yeah, it looks like whatever you guys hit with this thing really did a number on the hoses. I guess it got a little bit down into the oil casing too.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Mm-mm.
No, we're gonna test the oil once it comes out, see how far along we are, and if we need to take the motor or not. The turn looks at you and goes, "Well, assuming that it stays the way it looks now, it should be okay, and we should be able to have it driving in about an hour."
Oh, that's good. I'll just probably wait around.
Dahlia looks at him and goes, "Do you know anything about the shipping orders? If they're gonna push our shipping?"
Was there anything we were supposed to be doing about that, or is that just like...
No, I gave her the paper. Remember, what's her face? Dr. Wormwood.
Well, no. The shipping stuff that we unloaded earlier and now has to be like processed.
Couple days, they said, maybe.
I was gonna say, unless anybody has life sciences.
I got it.
No.
I am.
So Cezanne's all hyped up on Barbarian Chew, and he's going to go handle the very delicate specimens.
Oh yeah, I'm already ready.
This sounds good.
I was gonna say, if you want, you could go find the girl you talked to earlier with the clipboard, and she could probably put you in a lab doing something.
Okay, I'll go do that.
Hyper, or something? Or... I don't know.
Dahlia looks at you guys as he walks off and goes, "I've never seen the Lashunta use barbarian chew."
Yeah. I don't think he knew what he was. What he was,
put it in
what
his
he was
mouth.
trying. Yeah.
Just put it in his mouth.
Remind me to point out the poison leaves when we get to the field.
Please do. Please do. That might be best.
She looks at you guys and she goes, "You know you don't need to wait here. Don't you guys have these trucks to return?"
Well,
That's what Cezanne was going to do. He was going to help us. He was going to get the junk out the cell that we were going to get back once we get ourselves picked up by the fixed truck.
well, we were going to possibly wait until this truck was repaired in order to use it to come back from the airfield to the university to go out to the field with you. But you're right, trucks should be back sooner rather than later. As we've already seen, the airfield management isn't exactly very, or doesn't have any scruples about overcharging people for frivolous things.
Fair point.
So I take it that your hyped up friend is going to stay here and try and get my samples prepared.
Sounds good to me.
And your Yosoki friend here seems to be quite entertained by this engine. So why don't I just bring them back when the truck is done?
Okay.
Sure, let's do that.
That should work. Wait, who's going to drive the other truck?
I have a driving skill of 7.
And the other person?
Your piloting skill is actually better than mine is.
What, me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mine's also 7. Yeah.
Yeah, but Tibbs is staying.
Yeah, I know. But that's what I was pointing out. It's his driving skill was better than mine was.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys should be fine.
Yeah.
All right. I'll drive one. I'll drive the other. What's Corva doing?
Getting a date.
Oh yeah, you go flirt with I
Elf
can't pronounce
girl.
that name. Yes, elf girl.
Delia.
Is
Man,
Corva staying or is Corva going?
What kind of check is it to improve someone's
Attitude?
disposition towards you?
That is literally diplomacy.
Yep.
That's what diplomacy is.
Yeah, that's a diplomacy thing.
Okay.
That is the basic diplomacy ability.
Trying to see if I had expertise still in diplomacy.
So you're gonna roll diplomacy to flirt with her?
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to improve her disposition.
Let me look at my skills here.
Well, I have points in diplomacy. So it's 26 total.
Let me look up the DC for that. Let me hear. Acrobatics. Nope.
I mean, I don't know what her current disposition is. I guess I would say indifferent.
Yeah, what is her current disposition?
Yeah, for pretty much all of you, it's indifferent. She doesn't know if she trusts you or not.
So there's no modifier for that. It's just a +0. And let's see here. Changing attitude. Let's see here. The DC of this check is equal to 10 plus your opponent's total DC. Your opponent's total diplomacy skill, or 15 plus half the opponent's critical range.
What?
Challenge rating.
Challenge rating. Sorry.
I was saying critical. What are you talking about?
Critical range?
There is no critical range in this game.
Challenge rating.
Oh, CR. Okay.
Yeah. So if she has, so it's 10 plus her diplomacy. If she didn't have diplomacy, it's 15 plus half her CR.
Whichever is higher, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's starting to come around to you guys. Like, obviously, you're trying to get out there, and she doesn't know yet that she trusts that completely. But it's better for her to get back out to the field than to stay here.
then she is then friendly, or is she just still indifferent?
Friendly now, I'd say.
Yeah, I'd prefer it friendly.
Then her DC has gone down by 5 to change her again.
What's above friendly?
Helpful.
Huh. That sounds useful. I was gonna say very friendly. Can I roll a diplomacy check to increase it again?
Probably not within the same day.
Yeah, 24 hours.
24 hours, yeah. Ah.
You must wait until tomorrow.
No, you cannot hate fuck someone at the same time. No elf strange for me.
All right. So is Corvus staying or going?
Should I stay or should I go now? If I stay, there will be trouble. If I go, it will be double. Or no, that's probably the reverse of that. Anyway, yeah, I'll go. I don't think there's any reason for me to stay, unless I want to steal something. Like that painting.
Are you gonna go steal that painting?
Oh, here we go. Actually,
What would you? How would you transport a 10 by 30 foot painting?
Hail a cab. Hey,
Cody,
I
Yes,
was
sir.
going to ask earlier if there was a like school of architecture here.
Yeah, there is definitely a University of Architecture and Design.
I was going to ask that earlier while we were when we dropped off Jibs to work on the stuff. I was going to ask that earlier. Actually, I think I'd like to stay in the city, and I'm going to try and make some underworld contacts to make trouble for the for whatever that Esteller or whatever his name is, crack whore.
Okay, that'll be fun to go through.
Well,
the what?
yeah, I'm looking at Michael's screen. I just see a Stellar Crash something or other, and I'm like, okay. Crack
Oh,
whore.
the asshole who stole my ship.
I couldn't spell it, so I just kind of went,
Yeah, that's fair.
I approve
No,
this.
Sanjay, they're talking about the guy at the airfield.
Oh, never mind. But yes, Cody, I found it. Yes, you use a computer check to craft or to create or detect a forgery.
Okay. So yeah, as you guys are loading up your trucks to go and find these contacts,
Character.
Dr. Warmfall will come out, and she'll come up to the window and be like, "Hey, where'd your computer friend go?"
Wait, sorry, what?
As you guys are loading up the trucks to leave, Dr. Warmfall will come out and ask where your computer friend went.
No, he's working on the. He's helping your mechanic, Turn, I believe, with the truck. He's helping with life sciences. Oh, sorry. Prepare samples. Sorry, that computer guy. Helping prepare samples. I mean, the guy who was working on the. No, the mechanics guy is working on the.
Oh, good. Tell him that his forgery did pretty well. I was able to get them to remove the fees because they looked into it and saw exactly when the ship landed today.
Good.
I would just be
Thing about
careful
bureaucracy
that they don't push them back off onto you. Takeoff fees are generally 400 credits.
Gotcha. Thank you. This thing about a bureaucracy, as long as you appeal to their rules, paperwork, they don't typically investigate much beyond that. And usually there's paperwork. You can follow information that way.
Yep. All right, Santa, give me a life science check.
Oh, okay. 1 second, let me get my skills out here. Okay. All right. Where am I exactly, so I can roleplay this?
Oh, you're just in a you went down, you talked to the girl on the clipboard,
Good man.
and she directed you to the first lab that's working on stuff going specifically on this mission. And what you're doing is it's chemicals that are for water purification. Due to the fact that there are a lot of microorganisms in the water, they have to be purified out at the research station so that you don't end up with a creature bursting out of your chest.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
That'd be bad.
All right, on this barbarian chew, I'm gonna be very like rough in my movements. So let's see here. Uh, 19 plus my life science is 10, 29.
Yeah, minus the 5 that I'm going to give you for being hyped on Barbarian 2. Luckily, even though this stuff is delicate, it's well wrapped because it's a chemical means. So you are able to unload it and get it sorted out through its various orders. Everything's organized on carts. So you put all of them under the carts with their tracking information and roll it down to the next lab.
Here you go. And I go back and do it again.
Yep, you just keep going on that for like 2 hours.
And I don't feel fatigued at all. I feel great.
All right, so are we doing an underground search with the other 3 characters?
3 or 1? I thought
Oh, Cody.
Uh,
Radicama were driving the trucks back.
Cody, it's 5:30. Just
Oh,
so
I
you
didn't know if you guys. Oh, yeah, it is. I didn't know if you guys were abandoning him or going with him.
I thought we were taking the trucks and Corvo was doing the sketchy stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Sketchy stuff. Yep. Sounds like it.
If you need help, just contact us at the airport base because we'll be like right there if we need to scare them or anything.
Alrighty.
All right, Corvette, give me an underground check. Or outlaw check.
$18.
Okay. You also know a contact on the planet. It's a gambling den in the central district.
I was hoping for another terrorist. I guess this will do.
Oh, you were looking for the eco-terrorist?
I don't know. It's just
Oh, that's right. There's the eco-terrorist.
Yeah, but she's gonna be near the Dr. Zenka. Remember?
in retrospect, we probably should try to seek her out and not land in the city. But anyway. Yeah,
Well-
sure, gambling then. Let's do it.
All right. So you know the guy's name is Arbane.
Urbane. Would you say he's a very urbane individual?
He is a pretty rough guy.
So no.
He runs
Urbane.
he runs quite a few gambling dens on the Pack Worlds, but he set up home on Castroval. He doesn't allow psychics into his gambling dens. He's the only one, and he is a Sheeran.
A psychic who doesn't allow psychics. I guess we would know.
So no Lashuntas and no Sheeran.
Yeah, he doesn't allow them to play anything but slots.
Okay, well that's fine, because I'm not one of those. Sure.
All right.
Although I suspect that I may be known to him in some fashion.
Yeah. So he.
Yeah,
I'm going to assume the others have dropped you off within the neighborhood.
sure. Yeah, just let me off a street corner.
We'll slow down. You can jump off. Tuck and roll.
I'm a prostitute. Tuck and roll.
All right.
Okay.
Unlike the rest of the city, this area is actually kind of questionable for the beauty of the city. Like, this is definitely the underground.
See me under that. So questionable. Really, you don't say for the area where crime takes place. You didn't say. You don't say.
I'm trying to get you guys a picture pulled up. Oh, I pixelated too bad. Never mind. Anyway, you go up to the door, knock, and they all authenticate who you are, and they let you in. Are you looking directly for him, or are you going to kind of feel out the room for someone who's going to be more able to help you?
You kind of feel out the room. See,
read the mood.
All right. This is one of his smaller dens. There's 2 games of poker going on and a game of blackjack, and then he's got some portable gambling machines that are for playing slots or roulette on or something like that.
Okay.
The one poker table is empty except for 2 players. The other one is a full seat of 5, and then there's one person playing blackjack. The full table of 5 really just looks like it's a bunch of guys who come and play poker in the underground. They're not really that interesting to you at all. They look like average guys that just prefer the underground atmosphere to the usual casino.
Okay. I'll make a perception check, see if anything else there really stands out to me. Or whatever. Maybe underworld check instead, I don't know.
Yeah, go ahead and make an outlaw check.
Okay, outlaw, whatever, yeah. Uh, 22.
All right, with the 22, you notice that on the bar on one side, there's a guy that's actually kind of small for what he is. Little Yosoki. And he's got 2 gentlemen accompanying him. One is a vest, and the other is a Lashunta.
Sounds promising. Especially since I imagine it's as a gambling den, as a place that if you couldn't gamble, you probably wouldn't come to. So, I'm going to go settle up to the bar there next to them and try and strike up a conversation.
All right, when you come up to the bar,
Exactly.
you can feel a little bit of the thought of the Lashunta kind of voicing out to you, not sure why you're so close, and the Vesk turns towards you, completely blocking your view of the Yosoki.
Okay.
You have anything you want to say to him, or?
I'm going to introduce myself. Say that I'm new in town, and I was looking for some information on a guy who'd, given me and mine some trouble at the docks. Maybe seeing if he's bothered other individuals, legitimate business folks, of course. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Nudge, nudge.
Yeah, the Vesk looks down at you and he's like, "Oh, and who would that be?"
It would be a stellar. Whatever.
Carharis.
There you go, Kaharis.
You hear the voice of the Yosoki behind him, and unlike most Yosoki where it's a little high temp, it's kind of low. That guy's a pain in the ass. What'd he do to y'all?
Well, try to overcharge us at least double docking fees for our ship. And after he agreed to waive the docking fees, he tried to charge our employer those docking fees. Double dipping. Completely despicable. I mean, how can an honest businessman like myself make a living under these conditions?
And
As possible.
what would an honest businessman like yourself be in the business of doing?
Oh, collections for interested parties. Unusual items.
And transport.
And some transportation, whatever needs doing. Kind of a jack of all trades, if you will.
Well, you say transport, huh?
Indeed.
And what is it you have in mind for Carharis himself?
Oh, just figured maybe it'd be better for everybody involved if he wasn't working at the docks anymore. If he wasn't working at the docks, causing trouble for folks anymore. Or maybe he was just persuaded to be a little more open-minded, friendlier.
He just muted himself. What the?
Hey, mute yourself. I got in a phone call. There's a bunch of weird noises
Oh,
there.
could be.
Yeah.
Uh. Anyway,
It is 5:30, so I'm guessing like this little role playing is nearing our end.
for most likely, probably. Because he said 6 o'clock is I think is where he wants to stop at.
Yeah, it's about 5:30 now, so not too much longer, I wouldn't think.
This will probably be our last scene.
Yeah. You trying to talk with some, underground men gambling. And
Remember,
trying
last time you were in an area like this, you went to the back room and things did not go well.
Yeah.
Don't go to the back room.
Not with the Yosoki, too.
Admittedly, I made sense motive and knew it was going to end badly, and I went anyway.
Sorry about that, fellas. I had to answer the phone. That was Hannah telling me that her flight's getting ready to take off from JFK. But anyway, yeah. So you want this guy no longer working at the docks, you say?
Or maybe to be a little more friendly to and open to business.
Ah, you and me have similar goals. I have to bring in all of my supplies and my people through a different airport, which is quite farther away.
And I'm sure that's no doubt costly.
Very much so. But maybe you can help me. You say you have proof that he was double dipping?
I do.
If you can provide that proof, I might be able to make some trouble for him down the line.
You have to come back to me.
Say, any chance some trouble could come to him in a more immediate fashion?
Oh, well, now you're talking a little bit more costly.
What if we were to assist you? God.
Okay, the issue in the first place was we didn't have enough money.
Yeah, I know. But I'm willing to see what he has to say. So, what kind of arrangement did you have in mind?
Well, I got a few friends that work high up in the shipping industry that comes through those docks, and if they reroute just a couple of their ships because they've heard about these fees, then it won't take long for his management to pull him off of that duty. That's the nice way around it. If you want it to be a little more direct, I'm gonna have to get a little more rough.
No,
Dibs on kneecaps.
I think that the indirect way sounds promising. Nobody gets hurt.
Wow.
He gets shown the error of his ways.
Stand for all businesses involved. Nobody can complain about that.
Uh-huh. I mean, after all, if you operate a business like that, people are going to complain.
So, what would be in it for my party for taking care of this problem for you?
Perhaps they have a problem as well that I could help with. Favor for a favor?
I have a couple things that could be done down by the docks. When are you leaving the planet?
Well, we're going to be here for a little while longer. Probably got a couple of days worth of work ahead of us.
Okay. What's the ship you're on?
Some explorer class vessel, the Vivian Mark something or other.
23 or something crap.
He looks at you. You notice that Lashunta is writing the note down.
Wait a minute. Do they know about who I am? Do they make their outlaw check?
Um, yeah, they make an outlaw check. They haven't heard
Thank
of
God.
Vivian,
Whew.
at least not in the Mark 20s. Uh,
That piece of shit fell out of the sky months ago.
yeah, the Vesk kind of looks down at you and goes, "Isn't that the refugee smuggler?"
Yeah, I don't know. I just ended up working with him for a mutual employer. He does his thing, I do my thing.
Hmm. He might be useful. We'll get in contact you with the two offers that we have before you leave port.
Sounds good.
All right. Anything else you want to do in the bar?
Nah, gonna thank him for his consideration of our mutually beneficial business arrangement here. And then I'm gonna walk out.
All right. You walk out. I'm going to assume they didn't wait on you.
I mean, I
Yeah.
can't imagine there's anything left really to say.
So,
Unless they're
no, I
putting-
meant like I assume that
Oh,
Radakama and Makara didn't wait on you.
okay, yeah, no. Well,
We did literally joke about
I was
throwing him out of the
under the
vehicle.
impression I was pretty much thrown out of the vehicle.
We were literally joking about throwing him out of the vehicle as it drove past.
Well, that is an option. So I'm assuming you're going to either walk or catch a taxi back to the university.
I don't know. How far would you say I am?
You're about 5 miles.
From which one? Airport
From
or the
University.
You're closer to the university than you are the airport.
go to the university then?
I go back to university, catch up with Chibs and Radakama. And I thought you were going to the. Oh, that's right. You were driving the truck.
I was driving the trucks.
Okay.
Yeah, it's either you or
Okay.
me driving one of the trucks.
Well, catch up with Chibs and stays on then at the university.
All right, as you show back up, you get to the gates, and the guard has changed, and he doesn't recognize you. He's not going to let you in.
Hmm.
But as you start to try to debate with him that you were there earlier and you were working with the biology center, the truck that Chibs was working on rolls up to the gate, and Chibs pops his head out of the back and is just like, "Hey, we were wondering if we were going to see you again."
All right. See, look. Here's my ride.
So the guard lets the truck out, and you get back into the truck and head for the airport.
All right.
Am I in the truck or am I still doing my barbarian?
No, you're with them in the truck.
Okay.
You had finished
I was
the
still tweaking while you're working with some delicate scientific equipment.
What the fuck did I do with the vehicles? Oh, there they are. I'll screenshot you the vehicle you guys are currently in. And that'll kind of give you the idea.
Huh. Looks like a white man wearing a purple shirt and jeans.
There you go.
Okay. Oh, that's nice.
Okay.
Yeah, it seats 4 comfortably in the cab area. 5 actually. It's a row of 3 in the back and 2 in the front, and then there is the turret position up above that kind of hangs down in.
All right.
It doesn't have any weaponry on it. That turret position is more of an observation deck than anything.
Then I will be there going, "Rah!"
And,
the turret deck, we put Rayakama up there.
There's no gun though.
There's no guns. I have no interest in being up there.
Although squeezing him
Yes,
into
but
the
you
back
bring
row
your
might-
own, don't you?
You guys can still see that screen, right?
Yes, you're still
Yeah.
screen sharing.
That is the shipping container ships, by the way.
All
And
right.
that is the lower class. So the longest one are type 1s, the mediums are type 2, and then these are your type 3.
So they charged us for having one of those.
Yeah, they charged you for having a type 3 carrier.
Oh, they definitely try to screw us over.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm setting that man on fire.
you guys might be considerably a type 5 because
I'm going-
your cargo bay is about as much as
incendiary
one.
grenade to that man's chest. Don't worry. He has some stuff coming to him.
I was going to say, if you look at this picture, you see down in the bottom right-hand corner that little tiny ship.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably a little bigger than your guys' ship. And that's a type 4.
Oh, that bastard! We're gonna kill him one day.
You know, type 4s generally don't go intergalactic or interplanetary. They're more used for on planet. So you guys do have the capability of like far travel, but it's because you're more of a passenger ship than a cargo ship.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
But yeah, I remember I don't just smuggle refugees. But anyway, this it.
Yep, that's about where we're going to end it up today.
Okay. Let me just stop it here then. Thanks again for watching. Like and subscribe, and have a good day. Bye and thanks.